All right, here we are again with the Slay Industries Second Edition podcast. This is Almighty Brandon. This is going to be game or season 3, episode 5. Just to go down the player list for tonight, we're going to start off with Drew playing.
No, that's
Yeah,
backwards.
no,
Uh,
affects me.
Drew playing Animus, the Ebon Medic.
All right, and then we got Diamond returning,
Hey, I'm playing Sputnik, the advanced carry and heavy support.
the driver steering wheel
Yeah.
turner guy. Then we got Cody.
Yo, I play Rooney, the Waster Ebon Investigator.
And Britta.
I'm playing Scully, the advanced carry tech pack.
And then I'm gonna get these names right eventually. Dawson
Hey, I'm playing Krieg with my scout DAC handler.
and names Jacob.
Yep, that's me, Jacob. I play Damocles the Xeno Scout.
Sweet. All right. Well, guys, just because Diamond is the oddball character at this point, Diamond, I'm gonna say that you you wake up in a different hospital, um, and I didn't have a lot of prep time on this particular one. I'll just say that you woke up in a different hospital sometime later than the rest of them did. And if you just want to glaze over like you getting to where they're at, like just say they gave you a location, you're showing up. Can we say that? And
Sure.
we'll just go from there. That way we
Sure.
don't have to back out of the VPN. In most situations, I would always say like in Dungeons and Dragons, if somebody skips a couple sessions, I'll be like, okay, they're shadowing everybody, they just don't act. But
Yeah.
at least at this, we'll just say, hey, you're gonna meet up with them. I'm gonna glaze over how you do it, because I don't know if you have a vehicle or not. But so last time we left off, you guys were given an address. You guys were at like a market, and you got an address for this place called Kino, and you were going to meet up with some people that knew some things. Um, so we'll say Spudnik's in the area, and he's down the street, and y'all want to go meet him if you want to. Y'all can interrogate him or whatever you want to when you see him.
Yeah, because we definitely need to find out what the fuck.
Don't expect me to give you any information. I have no idea what happened.
Okay. So I'm gonna need Diamond to pop into channel 2 for just a moment because I'm gonna fill you in. I'm gonna fill you in on this information on the podcast, and they'll only have access to this information what you tell them in character. But of course, they're gonna listen to the podcast, so I'll help you out here. So hop
Hey.
into channel 2 for just a moment. All right, Diamond. And like I said, I didn't know you were playing tonight, but I'm glad you're here. Um, so what you remember is that you and your squad were on the way to this place called Utopia. It was a casino
Dirty bomb.
club, and y'all were looking for this information broker, and you were also chasing this uh, s- 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 words. The seditious engineer, who you guys
Yeah,
kind of
had a
were.
dirty fission bomb.
Yeah,
Right?
he was kind of a spy kind of character. Y'all were trying to track down, with a dirty bomb. Yeah. And anyways, so your character has a certain problem that's
Mm-hmm.
developed since he encountered, certain dream entities and other objects.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so you're riding in the APC. You're in the back with your carrion, and Brenda's driving in the front, and I don't see Cody's front passenger seat, and there's a wall that separates in the APC the drivers from the passengers, and you're back
Mm-hmm.
there with the rest of the squad. Everybody who was normally there with the old squad, And while you're sitting there, like you just feel this just it's like a it's like an explosion. Just the APC starts going sideways, and just time slows down for you, and you can just see like blood and guts raining in from the front of the APC, where a huge axe just tears into the front, and you're not sure whose body and whose pieces it is.
Mm-hmm.
And you just see this axe just goes all the way down the side, and basically just cuts everyone on the right hand side of the APC in half. I mean, it cuts through the shell of the armor like tinfoil, like it's not even there. Um, you have a few moments where you collect yourself, and the APC ends up on its side. Um, and you end up piling out. And when you do, you crawl out of the back of the APC. You're the only one that's still alive. And Halloween Jack is standing there in the rain. And he comes over to you and he hefts up his chain axe. And you could feel just the moment it hits your face. And then you realize you blink back to where you were just a minute ago. Riding in the APC with your squad on the way to do this mission. And you get this feeling, and I'm gonna have to narrate this because it's already part of the game. But you just kind of feel that the only thing you can do, you have to change something. It has to be something dramatic. So what you do is you leap up, you just go into the front of the APC, and you don't even look, and you just grab the steering wheel and cut it as hard as you can. And you're probably traveling at 60, 70 miles an hour. But the thing is you've had these kind of experiences before.
But say it's happened before with the loop.
Yeah,
With, Luke.
it's kind of that loop thing that happens to you every now and then. And the thing is you don't see Halloween Jack. You never actually see him. You do feel that something hits the APC. You feel it roll, and then the lights go out and you end up in a hospital. You wake up there, and for the fact that you wake up, you realize that you changed something that benefited you at least. You do remember there was a bright green flash on your skin, and like it was like kind of like almost an aura. Just when you rip that wheel sideways, you're not really sure, but I am going to tell you you've lost the use of flow. You have your luck back as normal.
Oh, I lost it.
I know. So weird things are afoot. But so you wake up and you've got dozens of missed calls. There's paperwork on the bottom of your hospital bed about a demotion. Let's just say that you had to go through some intense questioning about the events with some guys, some suits that were low SCL. They never introduced themselves. They told you that they would be in touch. You know that they're from head office.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you don't know their names. But they let you go. They let you go about your business. Anyways, but like I said, you kind of find out that your squad's apparently taking a mission. Apparently there's a couple of replacements because some of your old squad members either in the hospital or they went missing.
Okay.
So you can hop back in channel and you can answer the questions how you like, how you want to. Yeah, but I don't know. You get the feeling that some of this information is dangerous, so be careful with what you do with it.
I got you. I do have one question.
Sure.
You said I felt something hit the APC whenever I
Yeah,
did jerk the wheel.
you get the feeling that well, yeah,
Well, I'm
you
only
felt
asking
it was
because I was
similar
wondering
to before. It was similar to before, like you just changed like a second. You just
Okay.
changed maybe a fraction of a second in time, like the difference between what happened the first time and what happened the second time. Like there was still that hit to the APC originally,
Okay,
but it
so
was
there
like
was damage to
it
the
was
APC.
different because you cut the wheel really hard.
I got you. So there was still the signs of the axe scoring the APC.
You haven't seen it yet.
No, but
But
you said
well,
I-
just
okay.
spoilers. Brenna has uncovered that there is a huge gash all the way down the side of the APC,
I
where
was gonna use that for proof
okay,
that I'm not. Yeah, that's why I was asking.
that
Like,
you're not a baddie.
yeah, bring it up and be like, how else would I know this? I've been unconscious just as long as you guys. Like, blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
Well, there's some new guys in the squad, so do what you will. All right,
Oh,
I'm gonna
Going
pop
back?
back in channel 1. Let's go. Okay. So, anyways, you guys are prepping to go to Kino. I don't know what you guys are talking about on the side street, but y'all see Sputnik coming on down. Now, Sputnik, just to let you know, you're on Lower Downtown 7. Smoke is in the air. It's hard to breathe. You do have, I believe body blocker at least, but the
Oh.
atmosphere,
would you
you
like to
kind
know
of
the
can tell
armor?
it's unhealthy. But there's lots of civilians all over the sides of the streets. They seem about 50% of them are armed with some kind of weapon, whether it's guns or pieces of rebar. Like it's a very violent looking place.
Yeah.
There is no law, there is no order down here except for you guys, and you guys have spent your squad's been down here for a couple hours. They'll catch you up.
Okay.
Go.
I guess I'm gonna walk up and join them. Hey guys.
What the fuck?
First, I'll fuck you.
Majorly.
Okay, look. Animus. Do you remember not too long ago where we experienced that almost like a time loop with Luke and I managed to break it?
Like, out of character, did we experience that, or was that just him?
No, guys,
Yeah,
you
I was
guys
gonna
have you guys have no knowledge of what he's talking about.
I brought it up
He's
whenever
fucking
I brought it
crazy.
up. I brought it up when it happened, and you like talked me down like I was crazy. But I'm bringing that back up. Do you remember when that happened? Like
He
whenever
has
I brought it.
developed what seems like a psychosis since certain events in the past.
I
Jalen, why?
remember you mentioning it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember me bringing it up? Okay.
Sorry, I'm gonna get out of this.
It happened again, and that's the reason why I grabbed the wheel and crashed it. I had I don't know what to call it, maybe a vision, kind of like last time, where we were on the same road, on the same path, traveling the same speed, and then all of a sudden, a chain axe cut to the right side of the vehicle and destroyed everybody on that side, causing us to wreck. I was the only survivor, and Halloween Jack came up to me and murdered me. Whenever I came back we were back where we were before, on the same stretch of road. And if this sounds crazy,
It's because it is.
if
Yep.
this sounds crazy,
Definitely crazy.
let me ask you this. Was there anything on the APC that looked like a gash?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check.
How-
Long.
How would I know this? I have been unconscious just like you guys in a strange hospital room. I just walked out. Explain how I would know this if I was crazy.
Coincidence.
Lucky guess.
Does
We live in a world where people get mugged on the street every couple of hours, and you expect
Mugged
us
on
to
the
think
street and a giant gash from a chain axe on the side of an APC is two different things.
people are
I mean,
creative.
I'm just saying, guys, no, but like, I'm just saying, I checked that thing out. There's no way that anybody could have done that. Like, I mean, seriously, if anybody could, it would be Jack. I'm just saying, he might be right. Just saying.
I'm just saying. How
While
would I
y'all
know
are
this
standing there,
otherwise?
someone gets mugged on the side of the street.
Ah!
I
want
take
to-
a look, see if the mugger looks like Greg.
Scully
it's
Scully
definitely
will
Greg.
literally turn around and be like, "Can you please be quiet? We're talking." But seriously, guys.
The adults
Like,
are
I
talking.
know I've had my moments in the past, but I'm telling you this was real. And that is the only evidence I have, but that's pretty strong evidence. Regardless, I am very sorry that I caused everybody a pain and stuff, but it was either that or risk the vision coming true.
I mean, technically your vision did come true, just in a different manner.
But we're all alive.
For now.
Well, Until,
These
Jack comes
hospitals
back
are
to finish
gonna-
the job.
Yeah, these
Why
hospitals.
would you say that?
In a way.
We're all thinking it.
Regardless, and out of character, James, can you
Yes.
remind me? I know what was happening to me before, like the auto healing and stuff.
hmm
Didn't Drew witness that at one point? Or Drew, didn't you witness that at one point? Or you were asking me about it because you wanted to run tests?
I know I was wanting to run tests on something. But
honestly, he
said
might
that.
have just accidentally injected some meta boost, which would cause Stormer type regeneration. I mean,
Okay.
that's easily explainable. There's modern medicine that would do that kind of things. Honestly, it's nothing to concern yourself with. Just ignore it.
No worry. Okay. Okay.
Just keep watching the TV.
Still going to run those
Look at
tests.
the flowers.
Do not look at the flowers.
Pretty colors.
Death
Even
is
more
that
so
way.
now.
Anyways, I'm back here with you guys. What's happening now? I've got a shit ton of missed calls and saw some pretty flaming texts.
We gotta kill it. We gotta kill Greg.
What's a Greg?
I don't know. A person.
Here, Drew. I'll put this in front of you for his benefit.
My character, as he's mugging the mugger at the moment, he just turns and look at you and just says, "It's a human named Greg. Nothing else important." And yeah, I'm mugging the mugger.
You know what? I'm not going to question it. I will give you the 30 unis that he stole, which is a good amount of cash.
Yep. He just turns around after mugging this guy.
Not going to roll
Media-
it. You do it.
Media prohibited.
Yeah,
Even
if
though-
anybody wants to make an academics about like what an orange is, you're welcome to. That is a question y'all could ask.
I'm pretty sure we've done an orange before, haven't we?
Nope.
We've dealt with the
Not in this
Shan
game.
before.
I
Not
actually
in this
have
game.
academics, so because I have something I want to roll, just because hell with it.
Wait, Drew, I
Difficulty
think you're
7
thinking.
because this is company policy, and y'all would probably know it.
Where I only got academic 1, so
Well, it doesn't
I got
increase the
2
difficulty.
dice.
Good.
So I got that in 2 dice.
All right.
What's your knowledge?
My knowledge is 2.
So,
Yippee!
He gets it.
and
2 degrees.
Ooh, 2 degrees. Okay. So, a orange is a new type of BPN that came out last couple years. And what it does is it deals with generally cult activity, which is generally in lower downtown. Cult activity is kind of been pointed out as a major threat to SLA Industries. They do not like it, and notably, one of the issues about Orange BPNs is that for some reason that is not explained to you that LAD, life after death, the life insurance policy of operatives
Doesn't
is
cover it.
not available on any missions that are orange. Also, the fact that there's media prohibited doesn't surprise you because all information pertaining to cult activity is typically classified after the fact.
Wait, speaking of media, Diamond or Sputnik, you the one who stole my fucking memory card?
Not that I'm aware of.
Someone stole my fucking memory card from my camera.
Yes, but if you had any kind of media or memory cards, any kind of data disks or anything on you at the time, they're gone. You need new ones.
Yeah, I don't think I did. Yeah.
Can I insert a new one into my camera?
We can assume you restocked. Got at least a blank one.
I'm filming this even if I can't submit it.
Oh, you seditious little bastard. Let's see. That's fine. Okay. But now that y'all have worked things out, I will say they are selling some delicious monkey on a stick at a food stand about a block down. If you guys were hungry.
I see the monkey on a stick sign, and we've only got the one human, right?
I think you've only got one human in the squad. Yes.
Yeah, look at Krieg, and that kind of fucked up. Aren't they like related to you?
I blink a few times before looking at him.
Like I'm almost certain y'all are monkeys, right?
You're treading in some dangerous ground here, boy.
I mean,
I'm just
the carrion are more like dogs or rats or something, right? You got 2 carrions.
Just look at him and then look over at Fenrir, my pack. Like you and him closely related. If you want to start throwing these kind
I
of
mean,
words around.
look, Fenrir's been spliced genetically. I mean, he's got an excuse.
Yeah, he's my special boy.
He's your
Oh,
special boy.
Oh, and
Special
Diamond, just
boy.
to
I
let
would
you know,
beat you with it.
yeah, Krieg, the one of your new people in your squad who you have no idea who he is or she is, has a DNA altered canine. It's basically just a big scary German Shepherd.
I got you. Were those the pictures
Uh,
that were being posted in?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
of the dogs from the Predator movie. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
didn't
by the
see
way,
that.
Damocles is coming back with one second, 1, 2, 3, 4. Four monkeys on a stick. He didn't pay for them. He just took them, and he's just gonna go hand one to everyone except for Krieg because he doesn't know.
It's culturally insensitive.
Yeah, he calls really insensitive. Yeah, yeah. Now everyone knows there are no monkeys in Lower Downtown 7, so there's there's no real idea really what kind of meat that is. But I mean, it's fried in fatty oils, and it's tasty for what it is. It's you know,
Probably because
and
it's
hey,
dipped.
Scully,
at least it's not grown in a cloning vat, right? It's not like a cloned steak. So I mean,
that we know
we
of.
would call that organic. So it's organic, mort raised, you know, chemical free range monkey on a stick.
No
I'm saying
GMOs.
if
No
anybody is
GMOs.
like Scully will scarf hers down, and if anybody else seems to be even just like slightly hesitating to eat theirs, she just takes it from them and starts eating it too.
I mean, if we
You
were
can
playing a certain
definitely have
video
mine.
game, you'd see this little message across your screen. It says, "You have tried human flesh and you like it." No, I'm
I'm
just
sure
kidding.
it's not the first time
It's
for her.
probably not human. Why would it be human? It's probably, maybe, I don't know. You're not sure.
It's long pig.
It's long pig, even better.
I just gestured to Krieg saying, like, you want one?
I'll pass.
All right. I toss another one to Scully.
Yeah.
You know what? Y'all are treating Scully awfully nicely. Aw. All right.
Just lost a loved one just got badly hurt.
Yeah.
They're supportive.
Yeah,
And the best kind of support is food. So
it's true. It's true.
Food
The loved
solves
one of her
everything.
vehicle.
Yeah, her vehicle is damaged pretty badly. I don't know. My vehicle is always a second character to me.
all right, so what are we doing? What's the plan?
I
Oh,
have to enter
Rooney
text
set this up.
message. Y'all just chit chat for a sec.
Yeah, Rooney set this up. So
Actually, I'm
I
gonna
don't know.
pause it and put my son to bed. 1 sec.
Say first off, it did not.
All right, here we are again. Little break there. What's the plan, guys and gals?
So we have Sputnik now. We have everything we need.
Y'all got a big ass squad now. Yep.
Gotta find
We
Greg.
got the name of someone that says they will, like, can give us information.
Mm-hmm.
I say we go meet these people and see what they can help us with. What do y'all say, guys?
So are they definitely going to give us information, or is it that they could and we need to
They could give
negotiate?
information.
Oh, no, they're giving us information. They are giving us information.
Someone's pretty confident.
Yeah, I was gonna say because they don't have to.
They're going to have to.
Well,
people
I
prefer
don't plan to
death.
kill anyone, so if y'all are gonna start killing people, then great. Let me
No
know. So
one said anything about killing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But you know,
No, not killing people. That's
broken fingers are a thing.
yeah.
I won't
Also,
promise a single thing.
also force feeding people smoke grenades are non-lethal. So
We aren't committing murder. We're going to enter into a business pact with the fried monkey down there and supply him with some new meat.
Yeah. Make a little money on the side.
We're resourcing.
I think y'all don't understand the word resource.
Maybe you don't understand the word resource.
It
And
is a
so he's gonna
resource.
walk over, is gonna lean over to Animus and be like, what is resources?
It's the good stuff to have.
Well, either way, we need to go talk to these people. So
All right. So, how do y'all get there? It's across the sector.
well, we have an APC.
That's what I wanted to know.
I swear to God, you fuck us up in this APC again, James.
It is a
No
it
more
is a
APC.
beautiful vehicle. That's all I can say. I love an armored personnel
Final.
carrier.
Final Destination.
I mean, yeah, I mean, there are some elements to the game of horror. All right. So, okay, tell me how you're
So we
doing
load
this.
up.
Tell me how y'all doing this.
We
Just
put
gonna-
our foot on the pedal and go.
Okay, all right,
I get in the passenger seat and yell at Brenna.
all right. Yeah, you know, I had that right that you were in the front passenger seat. That was my guess.
Yeah, usually.
I'm staying on the driver's side, the opposite end of where the gash was.
Yeah, I will say there's a little extra breeze over there. All
So
right,
with
you
this
get.
APC, is there like a roof hatch for like a gunner to be out of?
Yeah, there's technically the roof hatch actually has a mounting for a heavy weapon up there, but it doesn't come. The APCs don't come with the heavy weapon when they're
Oh,
released
it's
to
a good
operatives.
thing I'm a support gunner. All right, so I'm gonna open the hatch and mount my buzzsaw up there.
Okay. And you get a much better view because like there's not really good windows for the passengers in the APC to see out of, and frankly, I kind of assume no one
There
is
is.
looking out the side windows because they're in the back of an armored
Excuse
personnel
me.
carrier.
I'm looking.
Yeah,
Is there-
I was going to look out the gas.
Look
that
out
was
the
part of the
gas,
reason.
perfect.
That
That's
was part of the reason why I wanted to be up there.
Mhm.
Is there?
Yeah.
Can people inside the APC look like in the back?
What do you mean look in the back? Like
Like, are there like a hole or some? I don't know.
I was
a
assuming that
viewport?
gash went down the side, and I was just going to say, look out the gas.
I'm looking at the just the model on the table. I kind of assume that there's like two weapon slots on each side of the APC where people on the inside could fire from the inside out from a very protected position, and then if they wanted to, they could just shut the panels. Also, there's one on the back, and that being said, I don't think there's any way to fire from the front. But there is a turret on top there's a door on the back, there's a door on the top, and there's a door on the right hand side. There's no door
Drew,
on the
zoom
left
and
hand side.
enhance. Zoom and enhance, Drew.
Um,
I'm just gonna like open the slit in the back and just keep an eye out, so
Yeah.
make sure like no one's tailing us.
okay,
There's
give me
a-
a detect by Sputnik and by Krieg. Or was that Krieg that was speaking? Or
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I
It
said I was
was
looking out of a gash.
oh,
so-
okay. Yeah, then I'll take a detect by you as well. But yours is gonna be 3 points harder, just because it's not a good.
Cool.
It's not a. It doesn't give you all around view.
All right, so what's the goal we're looking
Actually,
at?
no. I'm sorry. Diamond. I'm gonna make your difficulty less, and I'll give everybody else just a -1. That seems
One
fair.
nice dice, Drew.
Yeah.
So
it should be a pass
what?
fail and two
Am I
extra.
rolling too? Or
2 extra.
Anybody who wants to roll detect by exposing their who's looking out. I mean, Diamond is
1 and 8
substantially
and a
more
3.
exposed than the rest of you.
I mean,
What is
does
Diamond
this
looking
include
for?
me?
You're the driver. You got a armored plated glass in front of you. I'm gonna assume you're driving instead of spending your time, scanning the sides of the road.
Okay.
What's your
You
skill
can
bonus?
if you want to, but
Justin?
that's my
Nah,
assumption.
it'd be good. I'll let them
Not
take care of it.
not enough to make that pass fail succeed. I think
It's
'cause
just
my
a
knowledge is
7.
2.
It's gonna be a
Yeah,
7.
it's not. It didn't pass.
I
I didn't
passed
completely
by.
fail. I got 1 degree. I just failed the pass fail.
I
All
passed by 1 degree.
All right. You passed and you got 1 degree. Okay.
Same.
And Diamond, I didn't hear what you said. Did you
That's
make
the
it?
same. Wait. What was my difficulty? Did you have a set?
7.
7?
7,
Yes.
but they got a -1.
Yeah, it's the
To
same. Pass with 1.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, much like last time, I kind of described the sector. There's just groups of people moving around. They're probably in some kind of loose association. I had already said that there were obvious gang members, and by the looks of the symbols on people, although you couldn't identify it, there were marks of certain cartels, which are really, really highly organized gangs. Much like real world cartels. Um, and they are heavily present in the region. Um, last time you guys saw some carnivorous pigs, and at some point, you guys see like there's a bunch of carrion hiding out in an alleyway. It looks like they're eating something. You're not really sure you want to know.
Does
Um,
Twitch
Figure it does.
recognize any of the symbols? He's from the
Twitch
village
is
in
not
town.
from this sector, so it's going to be hard for him to identify those kinds of things. Plus, even
Okay.
with an amazing streetwise, like local business is local business. Um, that being said, there's a chance. I'd give it to somebody if they made it really, really good. But yeah, you guys are heading to the address. It's not far across town. There are several streets that are blocked off due to either just junk piled in the roadways, or there's spots where like the roads just collapsed or it's in such bad disrepair that you don't want to really question driving the APC. I mean, it's an all-terrain vehicle, across it. It's pretty sketchy. There's not a whole lot of vehicles down here anymore because it's hard to maintain a vehicle in this kind of area. That being said, you do see a few, and most of the vehicles you do see are plated up with scrap metal, and you have absolutely no doubt that they belong to criminal organizations. Um, Much in the style of what's that car game where you have the clown and you kill each other and you shoot all
Twisted
sorts
Metal?
of Twisted
Twisted
Metal.
Metal.
Kind of reminds you of Twisted Metal or Mad Max. It's you would assume that they aren't the original owners of those cars. They're just the current owners of those cars. Probably highly prized by the locals. Just saying. Um, but anyways, you guys go through, shopping just once shopping districts. They might have decades ago they might have supported, some local industry and commerce, but nowadays it's mostly just throw up stalls and flea market styles. Uh, Again, you're surprised that the lights in this place work. There are large blocks where it seems like there is no lighting, probably no running water. You're not really 100% sure because you haven't tested it. The sewers are probably interstates for, every kind of monster you can imagine.
Gonna suffer herpelitis.
Yeah, if the
You're
pigs are
gonna
in the
suffer
street, you gotta
from
wonder what's in the sewers. Um, so anyways, but y'all pull into this area that's um seems to be thriving pretty well. There seems like there's more of a businessy section of the district or sector, and there are armed people standing in the street, like you see just a kid with an ack. just standing there at a light pole.
I'm gonna casually look at Brenna and just lock the doors.
It's an armored personnel carrier. You're all right.
Yeah, it's for personal.
Just like the locks inside, you just press down on it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but yeah, y'all cruise along. Y'all find the address. I mean, addresses are kind of sketchy down here, anyways, because it's just more of a suggestion rather than, you know, a government regulated, you know, locations. And y'all get to what looks like an old world, like 1940s style theater. And outside it, there's two guys. They don't appear to have any guns on them, but one of them's got like just a two-handed plain old fire axe laying up against the building, standing next to him. And you know, they look like some local toughs. But this is the address you were told to go to, and the door is shut.
I want to walk up and knock.
All right, so where do y'all park y'all's APC number one? Or do y'all park it?
I mean, do we see any? Do I see any like? I mean, is there any parking nearby?
I mean, yeah, there's a parking lot next to the theater. I just didn't know whether y'all wanted to park down the street and walk, or whether y'all wanted to pull up to the front door on the steps or whatever.
No, I'm not going to park it directly in front, but we'll probably park it at that parking lot next door.
Okay. All right. Give me just a moment. I want to adjust the visuals here. Thinking brain, come on, where you at? Oh, I'm not in the right folder. That always helps.
Possibly, yeah.
Usually.
Hey, check it out. Hey, I'm gonna move all the decorations off the map. All right, I think I got everything. All right, so y'all park y'all's APC in an adjacent parking lot, not at the theater. The entrance is over here, by the way. Who's going inside? Who's getting out?
Cody is gonna go inside.
All right, do me a favor. If you are getting out of the APC and you're gonna engage in this scene, put your character somewhere over here. This is just for a reference for me. This is not like a battle map for necessarily. I just want you to. I want to have like hard commitment that you're here. Or not.
This is a battle map. I'm just
Going.
saying, like,
Hey,
you don't fool
James,
me.
is it possible for me to scout the outside, like look through windows on top of rooftops of buildings, or maybe sneak my way into the building?
No.
Yeah, that would be a very Slay Industries thing to do. So okay, so your squad pulls up at the parking lot next, like adjacent to the building. Tell me what you're gonna do and how. I mean, you're gonna need to probably work this out with your squad, because if they're going, are you going in before them, or are they gonna wait for you? Or are you going in at the same time?
I guess like I'll look to the squad that's going in and I just look at you and you say, "Do you want me to go into rooftops nearby and look through the area, see if I can
Sure.
get any point views in?" All right.
I'm gonna grab me some minis just to symbolize some of my dudes. Let's see. I gotta find my cool dudes. Hold on. You know what? This is probably. Oh, it's not appropriate. I don't know. Hold on. Hey, there we go. Well, that'll work. Sorry, a little setup here.
They're so small.
That'll help me differentiate you guys from them guys. So they're the little guys. Okay. So yeah, what's the plan?
I think I'm gonna do the same thing of just picking a rooftop, but I'm gonna tell Fenrir to go with them.
So while they're pulled up, and I'm gonna say, we'll say it's the parking lot on the. Okay, so maybe like over here by where Brenda's at. It's that parking lot. Is that reasonable to y'all? Sounds good. Just
Sure.
just know your direction that you're moving.
All right,
Can he
who's
see
all?
the APC from where he's at?
Well, where are you going? You're gonna go across the street?
Me?
Yeah. Where are you
Yeah,
going?
I'll do that. I'll just go across the street just to be able to watch mainly the front door.
Okay, give me another moment here, cause I like it when a plan comes together.
For me, I forget. In this world, are there windows in buildings, or is it more just solid blocks?
Hold on, this is not an appropriate map. There's definitely windows in apartment buildings and such like that. Hold on, there was a rooftop, a really cool rooftop map that I
Get a
didn't think I
dog
was
for
gonna get to
Fenrir.
use. And
Drew,
if
is
I
there a
could,
dog on the other table over
There's a bear.
There's a
there?
alien.
The bear will do.
The bear.
There we go.
I'm just saying genetically modified super dog. Okay.
okay. All right, I'll tell you what. So I'm just gonna throw this map over here. Like it's about where it is. Well, let's do it like that. So
And then
this
if you
building
want to,
right here is say about the. Is that how far you want to be, or do you want to be further back?
Drew's looking at models. Just pick a Sister of Battle, Drew, if you're gonna pick one of those.
Okay. Now, what were
Just
you
double
asking?
checking. This
About
this
yeah, let's say this is let's say this middle building exists and like the rest this whole middle building exists. The rest of this is not here. For the fact that the grid transfers between the maps, I can measure distance that way if it matters.
all right.
Um,
Well, I was sort of thinking move my guy right here, but
okay, sure.
does
There's
this
a building
building?
right there. That's about the distance you are away. Now
Yeah.
give me something real quick. So are you gonna try and are you just gonna get out, walk across the street, and just go up this fire escape for this building over here?
Oh
Is that
no. I want to do it like covertly, if
covertly?
possible.
See, that's what I was looking for. So what I want
Yeah.
to get is that stealth roll.
Okay. I'm just double checking my equipment, see if it gives me any bonuses.
Hmm. I'm gonna tell you, they're not
No.
using anything technological to see you. So
Okay, yeah, because I do have a Fen's ECM cape that gives a -1 to detect, and of course, the chameleon skin too.
mhm.
So just
Yeah, go ahead and let's see. I don't know what your stealth bonus is.
it's 3.
I'm gonna say it's not particularly harsh conditions. You're doing a difficulty 7 task. So give me a roll, difficulty 7. Um, I would normally probably give you like a minus just because these guys are right here and y'all pulled up and it seems kind of obvious to me. But for the fact that it's smoky in the area and that seems all right. And there's a bunch of you guys, so and they don't know how many of you there are.
I passed by 4 successes.
So you got an epic success. I'm just gonna say so that's story changing success as far as is your stealth roll. You managed to I'd say find a sufficiently stealthy route. Maybe like there are crowds in the area. I mean, there's still people walking by. So you managed to use the crowd to your advantage. And although you are a Xeno and you stand out like a sore thumb because of that, but you manage. We'll say at least for the purposes of the guys at the door, you are epically stealthy. And you manage to find a fire escape, mount it up, and we're gonna say unfortunately, fortunately, either way it's a 5-story building, and that's how high you are. No, it looks like a 3-story. Let's go 3-story.
Okay.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. That's a 3-story building.
Yeah. Given
And
my
mhm.
sorry, just given my point of view, what can I see? Like, what rooms can I see? Like, I'm hopefully aiming for this room right here, or maybe like the front room.
Well, I'll say just for our purposes, I'll just say that this building you're in is the only building that exists on this map you're on. Just so there's a pretty clear, you have a pretty clear vantage. I'm just going to give you a clear vantage. You can see the front of the theater. I mean, there's a double lane road right there in front. And then you can see there's numerous apartment blocks surrounding, like, they're all, it's every space is occupied by some type of apartment block or large building. Some of them are much taller than the building you're on. And some of them extend to the sector ceiling above. But like I said, you're on a relatively short building. But it has an excellent view of the front of the theater.
All right.
You cannot all of the windows to the theater are boarded up. They seem to have taken care to have boarded up the windows. But that being said, you still got a good view of these two guys and any of your squad mates that approach by going down the sidewalk here and coming around.
Okay. Well, damn. What my goal was to try to keep track of those who were going inside, so at least I know what's going on.
I was gonna say the problem is that once they go inside the building, they're off your radar.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess.
I mean, you can still overwatch at the outside and see activity,
Yeah.
and like cars pull up or something. I mean, you definitely see that.
I could do that. So I'm satisfied with those.
All right.
And then we have the comms, so if you need to let us know about something, just come over the comm and tell us.
So
Yep.
from the commitment of models, I see that there is what is that? Is that Scully? Who's this guy? Scully, Drew, and looks like Rooney. And who's this? Who's the other one?
Hey.
Is that Sputnik? Okay, so you got 2 Karens and 2 Evans, and the rest of the squad. Where is Krieg at? You in the APC?
I was gonna find a way just to be a building to either sit on and look down through the front door.
Okay. Are you gonna go over where Damocles is, or are you gonna?
Yeah, I got stealth 3 and a climbing kit, so
As far as you know right now, you won't need the climbing kit just because of fire escapes. But go ahead and give me a stealth roll. I want to see just if you're obvious about it.
stealth 3, dex 4. So I need
Yeah.
a bunch of dice.
Can I give Krieg any advantage since like with degrees of success I had or no?
Normally I would say to give him any kind to affect his rolls in any way, you'd probably have to roll tactics. I'd
So
allow
I'm
you a
plus-
tactics roll.
I'm plus 4 to my dex, so I think I passed every single one of these dice.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
So did you get
So
epic?
Yeah, all 4 successes.
Okay, perfect. All right, yeah, you can just place yourself anywhere you want to. And you're taking your Fenrir with you.
No, Fenrir, I commanded to go with them.
Okay. Now that being said, did you give him any other commands besides follow? Because he is a dog, he does not have human intelligence.
Command and defend.
Protect maybe.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
If they start getting attacked, he will attack whatever's attacking them.
Yeah. I mean, I will allow him to be, angry dog if somebody gets on him. That being said, they're not going to be able to animal handle him.
You on a rooftop? Is Krieg on a rooftop or like street level?
I'm wherever home dog is.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
On a rooftop of a 3-story building. So.
Okay. All right. Oh, sorry. Y'all are hanging out over there. I'm gonna assume, given that these hexes are 1 meter, you guys, if y'all have, I don't know, I think I'm just guessing 30 meters to the front door. If you got 30 meters, you easily got range. It doesn't look like it's that big of a distance. I assume don't y'all have both like fin ARs or pushers or something?
I got a fin AR, yeah, with the scope 3.
Yeah. So you've got range. What's the other?
Fin AR with silencer, but I do have the the scout interface that has a time 10 zoom.
That will
does
allow you
anything.
to look at objects super far away, and I think it removes one of the range penalties. But either ways, you guys are well inside range.
Yeah, my range is just slightly reduced from 350 to 315 meters.
Yeah,
so-
that's not the silencer does that. Yeah, as long as it's attached, it reduces, but you can pull it off anytime you want to. So I'll give you guys the bird's eye view of what y'all see as the rest of the squad goes up. Who is Fenrir protecting, by the way?
Drew's character.
Okay, Fenrir is protecting Drew. I am going to ignore anyone else getting attacked as far as Fenrir is concerned. I mean, he is,
Good.
you know, those dogs take things literally.
Good.
Just saying. As far as I know, this is action movie knowledge. All right, so you can see kind of the body language. What y'all all see is these guys standing at the door. They really don't care about you guys like extremely until y'all come around the corner. I mean, they kind of glared at the APC probably when y'all drove by. That being said,
They're jelly.
by the time y'all get up to get close to them, they're not menacing you with their melee weapons. One of them's got like I said, a fire axe, and the other one's got a legit sword, but it looks like a scrap sword. One of them's a one-handed weapon, one of them's a two-handed weapon. Not that it
Be
matters.
menaced. They
Huh?
have to have to be menaced. They have to have something menacing.
You're true. Neither one of them is wearing armor. They just look like rough street people. Just some dudes. But as you get up close to the door, this one guy steps out in front and says, and who's that? Yeah, that's Rooney. He basically just he's holding the axe in front of him, but not menacing at you. And he says, "What do you want?"
We have a meeting with your boss.
He steps aside.
I will walk in.
All right, who's all going in?
Me.
All the rest of us.
All the rest of it. Okay.
These people.
All right. I'm just gonna put them in there. All right. What you guys see when you get in there? It is a rundown like old style theater. This is a counter. This is a fountain. I think that's another fountain or something. Anyways, there's the double door into the theater. You guys have no idea what's behind these doors over here. There's a door over here. There's a door over here. Just from my own perspective, I don't see any bathrooms. Those bastards.
It's
And
downstairs.
yeah.
Bathrooms here.
Oh, okay. Is that what that is? Bathrooms.
Looks like it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Looks like that's.
Is it a bucket or? Oh, it's
It's more like a latrine.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. All right. And I'll say this orchestral place just it's not that kind of theater, but whatever. So y'all get in and there's about 8 guys just standing around in here. Again, they look like they have kind of mixed gear. None of them have any armor. But you do see a number of steel death pistols stuffed into waistbands. And I will say, as the door was open, you could see that there were people inside, but they let your people in pretty unobtrusively. I guess that's a good word. Sure. I might be butchering the English language right now. But yeah, you guys can see that they do have mixed weapons. If anybody wants a real assessment of the threat level in this particular room, technical weapons probably. I mean,
Maybe
you got
tactics.
tactics would be fine. Hell, I'll even take a streetwise.
Ooh, I have tactics.
Streetwise.
Just because that would give you some equivalents from street level gear.
I need that.
Do you want tactics or technical weapons, or does it matter?
Either one. I'll take a 7.
A 7.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Pass with 3 success.
Okay. Honestly, Cody, just overlooking these 8 guys in this room. They look like your common run-of-the-mill street level thug guys. I mean, they don't look like much more of a threat than those random people walking around outside at the market. Most of them have what would equivalently be baseball bats and a metal pipe. That kind of group. This, but they are armed. They are all armed, and they do have weapons out. They're just not menacing you with them. When you come in the room, one of them opens this door. I'm gonna hold on, just so we can keep track of things. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Blade storm.
All right, there we go. I think that's about right. So anyways, yeah, this guy goes over and opens the door for you guys.
I will walk through and just look at him and keep going.
Okay.
For
And
what it's worth,
everybody gonna keep proceeding, huh?
yeah, for what it's worth, it was tactics success with 1. For what it's worth.
Yeah, I mean, the threat level here, as far as you're concerned, is pitiful, because, like I said, these are regular ass dudes on the street with kind of garbage level gear.
Yeah.
I would say they really don't pose a significant threat to you. That being said, it's all about roll this. Go ahead and like voice that. I'm gonna keep prepping over here.
Oh no, he's prepping.
Can you guys see the thing I posted in chat on the?
Yeah, let me see it.
Okay, just double checking. I did not know if I was the only one who could see that.
All right, give me just a moment. I'm trying to get the numbers right. So it was. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So anyways, yeah, you get in the room and y'all open these doors. Everybody still coming?
Yep.
Yeah.
I just want y'all to clearly understand like what y'all are walking into, just by putting markers and stuff. Okay, so yeah, y'all walk into an old style theater. The place is run down, like I said. And when y'all do walk in, these guys do walk in behind you, and they take seats, milled out in the back. I'm just moving y'all guys up. If you want to have anybody hang back or do anything in particular, y'all just do your thing. Again, these people up here, y'all kind of made that little tactics assessment of like the gear they have. I'd say every other guy looks like they probably have a steel death pistol, which is a calf weapon. It's not really a significant threat to anybody in body blocker. Is what I would say tactically. But it could injure you. It could definitely cause some armor damage. But it is straight up civilian level garbage. And then let's see, and yeah, all of them have at least some kind of melee weapon. Like I said, most of it's baseball bats, and fire axes and that kind of garbage. It's not really something you would be concerned with unless people, you got swarmed. I mean, I would call this maybe a swarm, but whatever. Up on this stage, there are 2 people seemingly waiting for y'all. The light is on. Ignore the fact that it's called Demon Host. That's just relevant for some reasons. Oh, and there's one of these guys is up here. My bad.
Is that? It's just Greg in disguise. That's who he is.
It's Greg. It's not Greg. Let's see, and let's put these in more appropriate positions. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, how do y'all get up on the stage? Where do y'all stop? Where are y'all gonna stand? Ignore this is an open, empty area. Ignore the fact that there's like an orchestral thing right here. All the chairs and seats and stuff that are on the map are here. I didn't know if y'all wanted to yell from one side of the theater to the other. That I would modify roles for certain things and certain behaviors. If one of y'all wants to go up and intimidate like all the guards and stuff, that's your thing.
I just want to go up to where I can have a conversation with this dude.
Okay, the rest of y'all hanging back.
I'm gonna walk back towards the door and stand next to these dudes.
All right, just move your dude. You can stand where you want. When you walk back towards them, they kind of bunch up a little bit.
Good.
We'll say like that.
Good.
Just
Good.
because they don't, they don't like your behavior. You can tell, and they are all looking at you.
I mean, I am an ADV. I get it.
Yeah, and the fact that you did that, I'm just gonna say these guys kind of shuffle a little bit. They shuffle uneasily a little bit towards the center lane.
Just suffer from back pain. Just want to put a wall to my back,
Okay. What you can see is, like I said, this is it's a gas propane. It's a gas like a natural gas lighting in here. It's not like electric lighting. Some utilities would support that in SLA, I would assume. This person in the center, the guy in the Goonies, Sloth.
Oh boy.
Looks
Oh,
like
God.
Sloth from the Goonies. He is a roided out human, just absolutely massive. As far as humans are concerned, I mean that doesn't really compare to a Stormer. Doesn't really even compare to a Xeno, but it's a human. And he looks about as intelligent as Sloth. There's one of these guys sitting next to him. Anybody with detect who's within 20 meters, I'll let you. That's pretty much covered. If you want to make a detect, I'll let you. I'll let you sweat a detect check. I would say it's going to be difficulty 10 because it's kind of a hard thing to see.
So these guys in front of me, they're just kind of watching the group.
They're milling about watching you. They're like half of them are they're kind of shifting their gazes between your squad in the middle and you, because like I said, you're kind of your behavior is strange to them. Why you would walk to the back of the room,
I'm gonna pull out a box of smokes and take one out and light it, and then hold the box out and ask if they want any. Let's just eat.
I definitely do not detect anything.
Okay. This guy, I was just saying, just from your tactics and stuff earlier, he seems like these kinds of guys. No armor, calf weapon,
no real immediate threat.
baseball bat. Except for his baseball bat, he's holding it down because he's holding something in one of his hands, and you just can't see what it is.
Got it.
This one right here. This one right here is a female in a trench coat. Very slender. Purple hair, eye patch. Like long purple hair. I'm gonna pause it for just a moment because I'm gonna put my son to bed because he's up. One sec. All right, it's tick. Yep, there we go. We're good to go. Okay, so just again to describe the scene, just y'all walked into this old style theater with 8 gang members or quote unquote gang members that let you in the door. There was another 5 of those guys near the stage, and then there was two different, more unique individuals standing up on the stage. They look like they were either bored or waiting for you. One of them looks like a just power lifter, like big dumb ox kind of thing. I mean, you're not really sure what's going on with this guy, and he could be a mutant. I mean, just the way he looks. Let's see. And I believe he is carrying a weapon. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna let you know as soon as I remember what it is. Oh, nope, he has just got a He's got a two-handed scrap axe. It does not look like a power weapon, but he does have scrap armor. This chick right here in a trench coat, like I said, kind of small, purple hair, shaved on one side because that's the cyberpunk way, and she's got eye patch. You can see out of one arm of her trench coat, you can't see her hands, but you can definitely see there's a blade poking out of her left arm of the trench coat. Anyways, and it's not in a hidden way, but it's not as noticeable as it could be. And Cody, you come walking up, and she's not directly in the center. She seems to just stare at you for a moment.
I'm gonna just go ahead and start it and be like, so are you the one that called that I talked to on the phone?
What are you here for? And I'm not doing a light Russian accent, but she seems to have some kind of accent.
We were talking to the gentleman that gave us your number, and we were asking about a guy named Greg, and I'm gonna hold up the photo. And he said you may potentially know something.
Do you think SLA Industries holds any power here?
No, that's why we are asking, not demanding. We're trying to be as nice and friendly as possible.
She says,
We are hoping y'all do a nice thing, we do a nice thing, everyone leaves.
she says, she says, if you want to have cordial relations with us, at least for the moment, we demand some tribute.
Such as?
Unis, weapons, an offer that is not insulting.
What if we offer you a whole person? Not really, that was just me.
Bruh.
Hold on, I'm thinking.
Go ahead. I'm drinking my coffee.
So who's in here with me? Drew and Brenna and
Me.
and Sputnik, right?
Yep.
And the dog.
I would
Well,
let
the
you
dog
know
doesn't
that she
count.
is possibly wearing armor. You're not sure.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm
If
gonna
it
walk
is, it's not heavy
over.
armor.
I'm gonna walk over to them and to these two, to Brenna and Drew, and be like, "Give me 50 unis each, please."
Try this. I also add in a dose of shatter.
I believe that has a street value of 300 unis.
Ooh, I got ultraviolence. Should we give him an ultraviolence?
That would have a
Just
much
see if-
higher street value.
We'll take it for now. So I have her ultraviolence, I have the shatter, and 100 unis from them.
Yes.
UV has a. I didn't write down. How much does UV cost, guys? Does anybody remember?
I could pull it up real quick.
1,000 credits.
Hold up. I'm working on it.
Alright, well, anyways, for the premise of this, we may not need it, so I'm gonna just.
It is 20
Ultraviolence.
credits.
Yeah, 20 credits.
Okay.
So 200 unis.
Just convert it to unis. So it'll be 200 unis plus what did Drew grab?
Shatter.
Shatter. Okay, I think that's also 200 unis. Now that I actually think about it.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be like, look, I've got 100 unis. I went back, got the stuff, came back up here again. I'm gonna be like, I've got 100 unis that I can put on the table. Is that enough of a tribute for you?
She looks at you. She looks very disappointed. And she says, 100 unis is a very large insult to me and my people.
Okay, then I'm gonna pull out the bottle of shatter.
She says there's much more value in your gear.
My gear isn't for takes or grabs or anything. I said all we can offer is this and peaceful conversation. And I'll go ahead and pull out the ultraviolet as well, I guess.
Okay, so you got 100 unis, a UV, and a shatter.
Yeah.
So net value of 500. Because I have a number
Yeah.
in mind. I want you to roll a haggle. And you've offered such a low amount that I want you to make a difficulty 10.
Okay.
It's not an inconsequential amount, it's just a lower amount than I have in my brain.
Haggle is a what?
Do you have the skill?
No.
Then increase the difficulty by 3. It's now 13.
Alright, but still, it's
Anybody know
knowledge.
the roll for haggle? Is it charisma?
I have haggle. It's charisma. Yeah.
Okay.
Can she roll haggle?
You're the one that's talking.
Fucking assholes.
Squad leader.
So the answer is no. But I didn't botch it.
You didn't botch it? You didn't botch a
No.
roll at 13 difficulty? You know, honestly, I was ready to just start rolling some dice. Okay.
I mean, the answer is like I'm at 12.
Oh, close. You want to luck it?
I don't have luck. I'm an Eben.
Oh, yeah, Evans. The curse.
That's why I
the
say
curse
it's
of
like
being
it's
an
not
Eben.
technically a botch because it's not like an ultimate fail, but I did fail.
Okay, you failed. You didn't botch. Your offer's insulting. We will not work with you. Leave our sector.
Okay, tell me what offer you would like so we can make this a little bit easier on the both of us.
What's the conversion rate of credits to unis?
Times 10.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'll walk up there. Here. I don't use the damn thing anyway. And I pull out my snubber.
What was the value on the snubber? Is that a Dark
250
Knight snubber?
credits. No, it's a blah.
Blah. Oh, a blah snubber. It's the holdout
250
pistol. What's the value on that?
250.
250 credits.
Okay.
And I'll pull out my two mags and put them on the table too.
Those are 30 each, so another 60 on that.
So if you're still offering everything, you've gone up from 500. You said 250, so that adds 2,000. So now you're at 3,000 plus the value of the magazines. 3,000 unis.
Okay.
I will allow you to make a haggle at difficulty 7. It was going to be 10 because you failed the previous one. You know what? Fuck it. You know what? She just said, give me a persuasion at 10 then.
Okay, a persuasion at 10?
Yeah,
That's
it's easier
doable.
for you. It's she I will tell you, she's going to accept the value of what y'all have placed up there at this point.
And you said it's at what?
10. That being said, you know, things could still go sideways if you fuck up the roll.
No, I passed with 2.
Okay, 2 degrees.
Yeah.
She hops down from the stage, and you can see that something about some of her movements are really weird. Do you have medicine? Oh, Drew, you've got medicine. I'm just gonna tell you. What level Go ahead, roll medicine, Drew, and I'll give you information.
Right. Bonus.
Realized at the last second he was going to give us information for free.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. You have to pay for everything. I'm not gonna make any assumptions.
I got a 10 on the pass fail.
I was gonna say give
and
me difficulty 10.
10 on the pass fail with 1 success.
You can tell by the way she moves that she is, while she's human, you can tell she's probably had substantial cybernetic work.
Nope.
You can also tell probably by the movements of her arm that her arm is probably some kind of blade arm underneath that trench coat.
Noted.
Anyways, she goes out and she does accept with her actual hand the offer that Rooney has given. And what did you get on your persuasion? You said.
Me, pass with 2 success.
Okay. I probably preempted that a little bit too early. She says, "What
You
is
did.
it exactly that you've come for now?"
We're looking for information on the guy named Greg, and I'm gonna hold up the photo. All we need to know is, do you know where we could find him, or is he even in this area?
She looks and she says, "You're after the Sheehan cultists."
I mean,
Yes.
sure.
She says, "They're a terrible lot. Bunch of brutal savages." She
That
says, "I
they
can
are.
tell you where they are. I can probably even help you locate him. What's your business with him?"
Okay, out of character. I don't remember
I
what
mean,
the hell.
I could assume.
We're here to. Okay, so BPN. We're here to find and kill Greg and basically terminate all cult elements.
Cool.
So basically, we're here to kill a cult.
So back in, I'm gonna look at her and go, "We're here to help with the cult problem. It'd be pretty cool if we could have some extra support from y'all if things get really sad to get them out of y'all's territory as well."
She says, "When they first arrived, we didn't think the White Earth cultists were on about anything real, but with the things that they do, there's definitely something to what they're saying, though it is terrifying and horrific. Um, I will tell you where they are as best I can, though when I'm not putting my people into that situation."
Never hurts to try.
You'll understand. Um, she kind of tells you. She says, they're going to be on the east side of Sector 19, around, and she gives you an apartment complex name. She says you should be able to find it on an old map. Um, that is the best I can give you, and my people will leave you alone while you're here for this."
We could ask for no more, and thank you for your hospitality. And I want to go ahead and start walking away.
Okay. This could have gone a completely different direction.
I think it almost did.
Oh yeah, no, and just to let you know, that's not all of them that are on the map.
Yeah, we're sure. Figured.
There's quite a few more. It was gonna be one of those interesting fights.
There was a lot of blast about to be cast.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you. You know, since you were here, Cody, and you can see in this room right here, there's literally a pile of guys in there. Not that y'all couldn't throw a blast in there, but there's a pile of guys in there.
Nice.
But okay, y'all make it out unmolested if unless y'all decide to pick a fight on your way out. The guys staring Sputnik in the face seem to be kind of relieved that the heavily armored carrion with what looks like a far jacket stuffed in his pants, that they're not going to have to do business with him. Just to say.
Wonderful. We're gonna go ahead and start leaving.
Okay. Y'all exit the
All right.
building. Those of you on the outside, you can see, and the gangers, or the cartel members, they never really told you who they were.
Don't care.
They walk y'all out. But otherwise, once you get on the street, you're on your own to be left and unmolested. Okay.
So let's go murder some culties.
See, not every situation has to turn into a bloodbath. That being said, if you wanted to, also if you'd have botched that haggle check, I just started rolling dice.
I'm not gonna lie, like I'm surprised I didn't. Like in all truth, I really am surprised because like right where it was, I was one shy of what you needed, and that's why I was like, so I didn't completely fail.
hmm
Like I was close enough that I should be okay.
To be and just to spoil things a little bit, this is not a big deal, but for the fact that Drew added an item that was near the desired tribute amount, um, I went ahead and let y'all slide with that. I mean, to be honest, y'all have thousands of credits worth of gear on you. It's probably worth it for them to try for it, but that's almost $3,000 worth of gear y'all gave them in their view.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty
More
nice tribute.
than enough.
That being said, y'all have expressed an interest in dealing rather than fighting through every situation, and you could definitely fight through the situations. It might cost you some things though.
Well, it's a lot easier for us as well when you don't have fucking Luke every 2 seconds.
Hi, Luke.
Not blowing up tanks and
Yeah, I will say when there's not
Y'all
a
just
chaos
throwing
element,
shade. Damn.
throwing shade. Yeah. That being
hey,
said,
look,
not gonna shit on anyone's style.
Sure,
What?
bring my fucking dice back.
Cody was gonna fucking kill me.
What the hell is going on with those dice? It looks like they're having a fucking
I mean,
seizure.
somebody
What the hell?
rolling their shit.
What's with
Me
the
and Drew,
mouse too?
Okay, I'm
me and
gonna
Drew
leave
have
that
been
be.
arguing. Me and Drew have been arguing over this damn thing subliminally in this game for a minute, and he took my dice.
All right. Well, y'all,
They're not-
regardless, y'all are able to pile into your APC. Y'all have a new address. You don't have an exact locate. Well, they gave you an
She
apartment
gave us a
complex.
map,
Yeah.
and she gave us a map.
Well, she said you could find it on an old map.
Yeah.
Well, then I would like to use the computer to see if I can find a map.
I'm gonna tell you that where
The
you're
answer is
at.
yes.
Hold on. I'm gonna.
Sorry, Cody. Are you trying to map quest?
He is trying to map
I
quest
am.
in Slay. Um.
I mean, there's nothing saying I can't find an old map.
Well, I think people would string me up in the Slay Discord for saying that you guys could connect to some kind of information network while on the move, especially an information network in Slay in general. That being said, we do run a slight internet in Slay. But hold on, let me check.
So in a nutshell, we have to go down to level 19, kill the Great Demon of the Great
17.
Construct, and get the map. And
Sector 19, same level. Y'all are still in sector downtown
Yeah, we just
downtown 7.
and we're in 17 right now, so we just have to go 2 sectors over.
I didn't say sectors, I meant levels as a joke.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
It's good.
But yeah, y'all pile up, and I guess you get ready to go. I will say there are certain advantages to saving your resources until you actually need them.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I have a feeling like our fight is only starting.
Let's see. Okay. All right. All right. I assume y'all pile in. Y'all are driving same way you got here. Y'all just gonna head that way. Are y'all ready to go? Do y'all want to make a pit stop? Do y'all want to discuss what you learned or didn't learn?
Was there anything that happened outside while they were discussing, or was it just?
It's pretty boring. The guys outside seem to be smoking cigarettes. I mean, you could have plugged both of them, silenced, and probably not raised a fuss.
Yeah, it's a waste of ammo, so I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, human life, ammunition. You gotta weigh the cost.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they ain't worth it.
All right, I'm gonna.
Honestly, I don't want to pay for their deaths.
Yeah.
Plus extermination warrants.
Well, y'all tell me what the plan is while I prep.
Well, Drew currently is not here.
Oh, okay. Did he step away?
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Okay. Well, y'all could still discuss without him. I don't care.
I pet
Uh,
Fenrir.
Honestly,
I feel that's good.
I say we just go ahead and head that way, and when we get there, we'll try and figure out if someone could tell us where the damn place is.
yeah, find the place, scope it out, and find a way to deal with this quickly because we don't know how many cult members this guy has. Plus, he has a prop with him, right? If I remember correctly from last session.
Yeah, well, y'all know that hold on. Y'all know that there was a guy with a hunter sheet with him. Doesn't really qualify as a prop, but it's a Shakhtar pirate.
So I had to step away for a second. What are we doing?
They're discussing how they're going to go about seeking and getting rid of Greg.
Did we find the place?
We're in the process of finding the place. They pointed us in the direction. We just got to find the actual building where Greg is at.
Did we get a map?
No, he wouldn't let me use computer to find a map, and they didn't.
Oh,
give
I'm
us
sorry.
one.
Yeah, there's no internet access. If you were to scrounge the local area for like a map
Yeah,
of
we
the
can.
sector, you could probably find one without much fuss. It wouldn't cost you much, and it's probably gonna be well out of date. But that's if you want a map of the sector. There are stores and stuff.
Yeah, we'll just pull over somewhere where it looks like we can get a map and grab one.
That might give you a.
We could ask for direction.
I mean, that's a thing, whether they're being helpful or not. A map would ensure some type of honesty.
Yeah, I was about to say, you sure you want to trust folks' word of when there's especially a cult in the sector?
Now you're putting words in my mouth. I didn't say we trust them. I said we could ask for direction.
Okay, fair point.
Let's see.
Yeah. Besides, I feel like we're probably going to need to kill more than Greg because it says also cult elements. Does that include other cultists?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Let's see. Y'all can.
Especially considering, let's face it, if he's got his cultists around him, they're probably going to try and protect him, and so yeah, just everyone needs to go.
Does anyone have any grenades? I've got smokes, but that ain't it.
I mean, me and Drew have lots of grenades.
Well,
Agent grenades.
who the fuck is? Oh,
That's me.
That's James.
yeah. I was about to say, who's throwing cars in my direction near my dice tower?
I'm sorry about your dice tower.
It's fine.
He's not.
All right.
He told me. He laughed.
This is how I decorate a map sometimes.
Fair. Randomness.
There's an awful lot of cars there.
I know. It's almost like someone did this kind of thing on purpose.
Yeah, but thank God we're in an APC. Are APCs good in this game?
They're super good.
Okay. I want to hear it come from like someone else's mouth because I don't trust James at the moment.
You should never trust me, especially as the DM. All right.
Exactly.
All right. I am just setting the stage for the future. It's not going to be a big surprise to you guys, I'm sure. Where did y'all's APC go?
Someone stole it way back when.
I probably threw it off the table.
Is this it?
No, that's some kind of truck.
Oh, I just know it got put in front of me at some point.
That's pretty big.
That's what she said.
All right.
No, that's not what she said, Cody.
All right. So yeah, do y'all stop? Y'all stop off. I'm sorry, I kind of went dead air for a minute there. Y'all stop off and get some kind of map of the area. Y'all ask locals. What do y'all do?
I stop and get a map.
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna like go through all the role play of it. It's just grabbing a map from just some random. Oh, there it is. Y'all find out, basically that y'all can plan out a route to get there. Hell, y'all can plan out multiple routes to get there if you wanted to. It's not super far away. It's probably less than 10 miles. Um, give or take, horrible traffic conditions. Um, yeah. And so y'all head that way.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all start getting close, and y'all get into Sector 19. There are sector gates. Some of them seem you're not sure if they're functional or not, but in times of extreme hazard, SLA has been known to slam sector gates shut and just completely, cut off entire areas. Y'all have never seen that before.
They would
Let's
never do that.
Yeah, they would never do that. Let's see. Yeah, so y'all pull up and there's an overhead bridge. There's a pedestrian bridge, and basically it blocks the entire road. Underneath the pedestrian bridge, there is essentially a wall. It looks like it's been constructed of burned out cars. Um, it basically completely blocks the roadway. If you guys want to spend some time and try to find other ways in, um, it's gonna make it a foot mission if you guys go this route.
Can I blast through it?
While blast is really good against soft targets, it's not really good against vehicles. It would probably take you hundreds of blasts to cut a hole with, your level of blast.
Can I
I
look
mean,
around,
I have
see if
the
there's any?
two.
Yeah, it would. That's like I mean, if you could throw a grenade at a car, it's not going to kill or blast the car out of the way. It's just going to do some damage to the doors and windows.
Yeah.
It's an ineffective tool to get rid of it.
Can I look around, see if there's like anyone hiding around, like
There's tons
prepping
of
like
people
for
in the
an
street.
ambush?
Well,
Okay.
not it's not like the market. It's much more sparse than the market, but you would say there's probably, at least on this current map that I'm showing you, kind of in a little zone around you. There's probably 24 civilians. Um,
All right.
that being said, now that you've stopped, you can see that at least one of the buildings in the area, and like I said, it's super smoky. If anybody with environmental sensor, it's actually almost toxically the environment's almost toxic here. You can see, like, further down in the sector, that there's probably buildings on fire. Active black smoke. Um, there's a trash can on fire over here. I don't really feel the need to put everything on the map. Yeah, there's a trash can on fire right there, and it's dark. Most of the sector lighting is critically malfunctioning. People are mostly walking around in the dark. There's torches. There's burning fires. Um, no one really seems to have flashlights or anything. There's sporadic flashing from the lights in the ceiling above. Um, and like I said, you guys pulled up, and there's two people in a fist fight right here on the side of the road by the trash can. I guess, Diamond, are you the one still poking your head out the top?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, there's people walking around there. They are just not seeming to care about what's going on. By the way, the people fighting near the trash can, it's not really fighting. It's one person strangling the other person to death. Um, but just don't worry about it.
They seem to have it under control.
Yeah. And y'all just pulled your APC up to, like I said, this area.
Hmm. Should we try to find maybe a different route, or is this like the only route?
How far are we from the place?
About 10 blocks. That's
Does it
as
look
close as
from
you
the
could
map? Does it look from the map like there might be another route?
At this point, there might be some routes if you were to go between buildings. There might be some drive checks involved with that, if those routes are even open. But it'd definitely be a squeeze, especially since y'all have an APC and not motorcycles. If y'all had motorcycles, y'all be good to go. Y'all can just go around this shit.
What y'all think?
You're the driver.
I think we might need to hoof it.
Sounds good with me.
Yep, just watch out for the rooftops. Could have snipers or something.
Pile y'all's guys out on the map just because I want physical representations of everybody, just in case I want to pick a victim or something.
I actually don't know where mine went.
Especially
Yeah, where'd
where did
mine
you
go?
fling our
You know,
shit?
I may have deleted some.
Yeah, you deleted them when you did change maps.
I am sorry. There should be copies of all those guys
Oh,
over here.
yeah.
The werewolf types are
You're right,
like
yeah.
over here.
I need you to copy in another one of mine.
Of your guy? I'm sorry. Yeah, I apparently murdicated everything. Saved objects.
Yeah, you even got rid of mine. Damn.
I think yours is still that. No, that's different.
My bad, guys. I am
Mine
ambitious.
is gonna be near the.
Here's one right here. I think this might have been.
Oh, that's mine.
Okay. All right. So, does everybody have a model on the table that wants to get
Hey
out
James,
of the? Yep.
this one right here
This one.
that my hand is over. You can delete this one.
This one. Right here.
No.
Where's your hand? You are. What color are you?
Over here.
You're blue. Okay.
Blue.
Got him.
No, Diamond.
He's gone.
He's gone. I got him.
Did Diamond just chuck it?
Yeah, but it'll just make it go to the side.
No, I already had him selected, so I hit delete. It's
That's
good.
it. I saw him selected. Jeez, Cody, calm down. Okay.
Jeez.
I had to make sure because Drew likes to steal shit from me.
That's as harsh as that
And then
shit
run
you said
away.
about Luke a
Literally
minute
stole
ago.
something first.
All right. So, like I said, everybody represented. Y'all got a dog. Was there a dog?
Oh, no,
that
you-
was the bear. You deleted the dog too.
Oh, okay. Get y'all another. It was a bear. That's funny.
It was a bear, yes.
Cheeto.
Bears don't go myrrh.
Okay, I'm down. I usually use those for carnivorous pigs. Okay, so how many people do y'all have here? 1, 2,
I'll be
3,
right back.
4,
Yeah.
5. How many ops? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y'all have 6 ops. This is a big squad. Okay. Plus the puppy.
Or one more because you deleted Dawson's model too.
No.
Angry face.
Zeno? What were you using?
I was
He's
just
using
new
a
with this for a
Canon S,
battle.
He was using a Canis.
which I put
hang
another
on.
one over there.
All right, just
Let's
yeah.
see,
All right. So yeah, figure out his model for him if you don't mind.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, okay. Perfect. All right. So yeah, like I said, so you guys are deciding to go on foot. That's fine. It is an operative thing to do. Okay. At least in the immediate area, like I said, y'all see some civilians. Y'all can hear people wailing. You can hear people crying, screaming, yelling, and shouting in the distance, up and down the alleyways. You can definitely hear, like further into the sector, it sounds like there's shooting and there's a lot going on down there. It's almost like a quiet riot or a small riot. That being said, you're pretty sure this block of cars, this blocked intersection, you're sure that's probably been there for a while. Most all of the cars are burned out. You're not sure whether they were driven here or purposely stacked here. You're not sure who would have done such a thing or why. But you know, it may have been the cult, maybe some other reason. But y'all take off ahead. I will say, is there any other preparations and anything y'all like to say about the way y'all do this?
I'm gonna kind of be more towards the middle.
Y'all just going down the middle of the street?
No, like in the middle of our group. Like I don't want to be too far forward, too far back.
Okay.
Because if people start getting shot, I'm hiding.
Remind me again, how long does Rush last?
2 hours.
Okay. I'm gonna pop a hit of that.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it lasts a pretty good long time. And what's
What's the test on
are
it?
you hard greening with it, or are you just jamming it?
I'm just gonna jam it. What's the test on it?
Let's see. It is addiction rating every 3 doses. So just put 1 dose down, and when you have that third one, you got to make the test.
Okay. All right.
All right. Yeah. I will
That would be a
trust
strength
y'all
test
to make
too,
your.
right?
Yeah, it will eventually be a strength test. Okay. So, all right. Any other prep? Anything? Are y'all, like I said, y'all sending somebody scout ahead? Y'all sending somebody behind? Y'all separating into 2 groups? I mean, what are y'all doing here?
I say we all stay together, and we need to have one of the 2 new ones, because one of them has scout. They need to be in the front.
Well, there's 2 scouts.
All right.
I know.
So,
I said one of y'all to have it, so one of y'all needs to be in the front.
so what I'd like y'all to do is place your characters on, like in this zone. I don't know, in this area where I'm waving my mouse. In your what I would call a marching order, and just how y'all are marching down the street. Y'all, if y'all put yourselves on the sidewalk, put yourselves on the sidewalk. If you walk down the center of the street, well, put yourself in the center of the street. I just kind of want to know what this group of operatives looks like while they're going down the street. We do have a ranger in the back who is needing placement. I see Puppy hanging out with y'all. You're not letting the puppy just run circles around the group the whole time?
He sticks next to me.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Okay. Yeah. He is not doing the zoomies. All right. So that's good for me. So y'all are walking along, traversing the blocks. And a crowd of a dozen or so people seems to be walking towards y'all on y'all's side
Probably better for
of
this.
the on the sidewalk. All of them are armed with metal bars, poles, and really because of the smoke, y'all only catch them about 30 meters out. I'm just gonna place the first character there, and I just want to hear what's going on. Hold on, I need a just generic douchebag. Yeah, this will work as just a generic model to use as some people coming down the street. Oh wow, it's like a Terminator. That is not scary at all.
So yeah.
And let me make sure I get this. Let me make sure I get this right. It's more like that. So yeah, there's a crowd of people coming in y'all's direction. Matter of fact, they seem to be angling towards y'all. As y'all are coming down. They are smashing windows and throwing things. As far as y'all can tell, you don't see any armor amongst them, but they all seem to be wearing pretty thick clothing, heavy jackets. Almost like I said, all of them have some kind of pipe or bar. Um, they have their faces covered. Somebody give me a detect.
Gotcha.
I'll give it a take.
Me too.
Right.
Do it as well.
What you looking for?
I got
I'm gonna say I'm looking for a 7.
3 degrees from me. Greg, what do you got?
I got 1 detect, so I'm -1 dice from you, and my knowledge is 2.
It's a concentration.
Oh, it's the same thing. Con 2.
Success with
1
2.
degree.
Make it with no degrees.
Okay. You can see pretty plainly. You can see pretty plainly. Let me swap one out here. Gonna swap one out. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Boop. This guy right here that I'm signaling. Those of you who made a pass realize this guy's got a satchel and he's carrying Molotovs. It's not lit, but he's carrying incendiary Molotovs. It's basically just a bottle full of some kind of flammable liquid. You can tell it's a Molotov because it's got a fuse in the top, like it's got like an oiled rag or something. And like I said, they're kind of angling towards you, and you hear one of these guys in the crowd yell, "Hey, it's the Slay guys! It's some shivers, or it's some soldiers." You know, you hear that kind of shit. And they all kind of just stop dead in the road in front of you. And do y'all do anything immediately?
Scully just goes, "Hi!" and waves frantically at them.
You guys hear from the back, and this doesn't require like any kind of roll. Although you know the crowd is yelling and hollering, and you know they're saying a lot of, they seem to be saying a lot of insults towards you guys because you guys are wearing Slay gear. You guys are obviously some kind of operatives, just out on the street. This guy in the back, just this guy. He says, "Do not fear, brothers. You are special. You are unique. You have divine purpose. Do not fear. Sing the praises of our Lord. Sing the praises of the walker in the sands. Receive his gifts. He awaits you on white earth. He sees you.
Hallelujah.
He sees you," and he points towards the operatives.
I want to, on that guy, plant image
Uh-huh.
to make him do a fear test.
Okay. All right. Do your roll.
It happens.
Okay. All right. Is there any kind of difficulty on said fear test?
It just says make an immediate fear test. If fear test is failed, suffers the afraid fear effect.
Okay. 1 sec.
Yippee.
I'm gonna roll a dice, but I don't need to. Because I'm gonna tell you it doesn't matter. Just for there's a reason. And anyways, he says, "Brothers, they are the non-believers. Show them the way." And they all start running at you.
I'm zeroing on that guy's Molotov bag.
All right, so here's what I need from you guys. Because they look like they're coming in. They're coming in hot. You know, as is the description, or as is the statement. Let's see. I'm gonna make a copy of this card really quick because I'm just gonna do it on here. It makes it easy for me. Paste.
Hold on, the real Fenrir needs to be let out.
All right. The real Fenrir. There is a real Fenrir. I need everyone to get an initiative for me, and like I said, I'm just gonna keep it on this card.
11.
Y'all might not be able to see the whole card. Give me a sec. I'm gonna make my test here.
17.
Oh damn. Okay.
Fuck you.
I will ask in just a moment for what you got, and then I will. Let's see. Okay. Oh, let's not put that. All right. Let's roll them separately. Oh, okay. There you go. All right. Go around anybody who's got their initiative and just let me know what it is.
11.
All right, Brenna's got an 11. I'll give you.
Cody has 17.
10.
All right. What'd you get, Drew?
10.
I got 18.
Damn.
Drew, roll for me.
Oh, yeah.
You
Do you
whore.
know your initiative bonus offhand?
I didn't know there was one.
Add your dex and concentration.
6.
You get an 8.
I figured this will be a good introduction for the new guys as far as combat.
I hate you, Drew.
It might be. It might be
See,
something.
I rolled poorly for myself, too. I only rolled one higher.
Let's see. All right. Who just got new initiative?
I did. Krieg at 8.
Krieg at 8. Krieg is Dawson. 8. All right. I've got most people's initiatives, I think, at this point. Who am I missing? I think I'm missing Jacob.
His dog's having an issue.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. All right. We'll pause for just a moment, and we'll pick up when he gets back. One sec.
Man.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and just Jacob is away for just a moment, but we're gonna go ahead and get everybody's actions down. The people, I'm just gonna declare they're all running up and attacking. I'm gonna split them. Run, forward, swing. With a caveat, Reds shoot. People in front. People in front. And then Dawson. Dawson's here. Dawson, what is your action? You're just gonna tell me like a short description of like what you want to do, or you say I move forward and swing, I shoot, I order my dog to go do whatever.
Am I able to make my dog go even if I shoot, or is it just make the dog go and then next turn I shoot?
Actions are very simple in this game. It's like a single gunshot. So if you want to command your dog to go after a specific person, that would be your animal handle. But I think I told you it was going to be, since he's trained. I think a combat action we said it was going to be difficulty 7. Otherwise he doesn't understand any delays. You'd have to give him another action. I think it's pretty fair.
So I can't shoot and tell him to go do something.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you could move and tell him to go after somebody. That'd be fine. But as far as shooting or reloading or something, you're going to have to focus on giving him the command.
I'm going to just shoot the guy's Molotov bag that we mentioned, that we saw earlier.
You shoot the Molotov back? Okay. All right. I'm gonna give you all the benefit of saying y'all have your weapons drawn. Shoot Molotov bag. All right. Drew, what's your action?
I throw a bomb on culty guy.
Bomb on cultist. All right. Preacher.
Colors the cultist.
Send love is what he's gonna do. You don't understand what he's doing, but he seems to be preaching at you. So I'm just gonna write he's sending love. Brenna, what do you got?
I'm going to charge towards. This.
You want to charge up the middle? I'm down
with
for charge up the middle.
With my chain axe.
Ready
to swing.
You gonna charge purple or Molotov guy?
This one right here.
Charge purple. It's good enough for me. Cody, what do you got?
What color is Drew shooting at?
Drew is throwing at the let's see.
The black, right?
This guy right here.
Cultist.
I'm
The guy he's
gonna
calling cultist, yeah.
I'm gonna shoot blast at orange.
Blast at orange. Is that bomb or blast?
Bomb.
Bomb at orange. Okay, that's good enough for me. Diamond, what do you got?
How large of an area does suppressive fire have?
I'll have to look it up because we haven't done it in a while. It's pretty big. I'm gonna pause it while I look it up. All right? Or yeah, I'll look it up 1 sec. All right, so we got suppressive fire, and since you're probably going first, just know this, but we will wait for him to get back. You're gonna get +2 skill dice successes, so you get 2 free degrees of success, and you can reroll any of your dice. So 2 auto success and reroll your dice, and then let's see. Trying to see here. Rates of fire. Suppressive fire is an active trigger locking. Let's see. I thought it was a pretty big area.
This is effectively, it says a wide kill zone. That's the only thing I'm seeing so far.
All right.
It takes place over 2 combat rounds.
5 meter spread. All right.
5 meter spread.
So
Okay,
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 5 meter circle.
Hmm.
So
Alright.
I'm gonna get a pencil right here. Do you have the pencil tool?
Doesn't look like I do.
All right. Can you just tell me where the center of it's gonna be? It'll be
Oh, wait.
it'll be 5 hexes.
I do have the pencil tool. I have a pen tool. Does that work?
That's fine. I mean, I can draw it or you can draw it. It doesn't really bother me. So put an X on the spot that's gonna be the center. All right. So 1. I should have made these hexes a little darker. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'll be 2 out. I'm sorry. Erase. Yeah, so it would be like anything within 2 hexes of this guy. That's 1. That's 2. That's 1. That's 2. So it's basically gonna be these 3 guys. 1, 2. It's not gonna be this red guy.
Yeah, these 3 right here, effectively.
Yep. So yeah. So
Okay.
that'll be the zone you hit. That seems reasonable to you? That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
you wanted?
Perfect.
All right. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna pause it until Jacob gets back. Give me just a moment.
Concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're getting initiative. Yep. All right. I am recording now. So yeah, let's get your initiative, Jacob.
Yeah. That's a 9.
I am going to put you ahead of all the other 9s because it's what I did for everybody else. I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. And all right. Everybody else has already given the description of what they're going to do. What are you going to do on your turn? You can look at my list because you get to know everybody who goes who is slower than you. You get to know what they're doing.
Okay.
Technically, you wouldn't know what Diamond is doing
So-
because he's going first.
Okay, out of curiosity, are we being ambushed right now? I don't know what's going on.
These guys, those rioters, I would call them in the street. They have expressed intentions of charging you, and the one of the guys is goading them, and there's a guy with Molotovs, and it seems like he's about to chuck one into the group of you.
Do I go before the Molotov guy?
Yes, he is going to be in people 3.
I
is in
am
initiative
going.
3.
I am going to shoot the guy who's about to throw the Molotov.
Shoot Molotov. All right. Then. All right. So everybody's listed on the initiative. Diamond is. I didn't write his. He's doing suppress. So okay. So what it is slowest person declares first, and then once we get to the top, the person who's the fastest goes first. And as far as rush, Diamond is the only person who's taken anything to go in the rush rounds. That being said, this is not a terrifying, but this is a slightly scary situation. This is some of y'all's first fight. Y'all really don't know what's going on here, but people could get injured, people could get killed. I need everybody to make a cool test, which is a DC 10. It's a D10 plus your cool. That's the whole roll, and you're looking for a 10. Everybody roll it. And in the
I
case
rolled
What
of
are we rolling?
a D10 plus your cool,
I got a 6.
14.
all right. Anybody who fails,
Roll my
you lose 1 degree from all your rolls.
What's your
Roll
cool, Dawson?
2.
You do not make it.
Okay.
What's
So
the D?
it's a DC 10.
And
And if you fail it, you'll lose 1 skill success from all your rolls.
I
All right. It's not a huge negative, but you get discouraged.
literally got a 10. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you're good. Did anybody fail?
Mm-mm.
Krieg.
Krieg failed?
Yeah, I was gonna say the
That's
human
fine.
did.
I'm not worried about the dog. But it's not gonna be a huge impact. So here's what we're gonna do. Diamond, I need you to roll an auto support roll, and that's going to strike this area. It's not gonna hit the guys in the front. That's just the way it is. It's a circle.
I have +9s.
And you're
So,
allowed. You get 2 free skill successes because of your autoing.
Yeah,
You
and
also
I
can
have-
re-roll any of your dice in any combination you want to. One
you know
time.
what?
You may want to re-roll that.
Yep. All right.
I still have +9s to everything. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was
it's
gonna say.
pass with 6 successes.
Okay, so that is going to be headshots and stunned on all these guys, and you are going to do +4 damage. So go ahead and roll damage. What are you shooting, anyways?
You said +4 damage. It's a 1d10 +3. So
Are you full support? Are you full? This is full auto, right? Yeah, I mean it's full.
Yeah,
You're using like what is it? 10 shots?
it's the buzzsaw. It's a rate of fire is 50. So
50.
it's 3
Okay.
shot. Yeah, 3 rounds. So and each support fire is 2 combat rounds. So I can get 6 combat rounds out before reloading. But there is a refresh action in between.
Hold on. Are you wait? Suppress is I think a full auto. I think you lose at least 10 shots. Are you
I lose 50.
50. Okay. All right. I was just making sure we got it right. So
Yeah,
you're
it's
gonna use
50,
50
so-
bullets. That's fine.
I can get 3 suppress actions before I have to reload. It's got a 150 round mag.
You are all about burning through some bullets.
No,
But that's
I've got
cool.
loads
And
to
I
go.
believe it does bonus damage too.
It does +4, and then my damage roll is 1d10 +3.
Yeah, you do an additional +4, and then you do +4 for headshot. So you got +8, so plus a lot.
+6.
14.
You do 14.
Yes.
And
Right.
headshot +6.
Is it +6 or +4? Check it out.
+6.
Okay, so you did 10 plus your dice roll. You kill all of those guys dead. Just splatter them. Just
Yeah.
they are. You make mincemeat of all those guys, which is both poetic and wonderful. That's awesome. All right. So next we've got Cody, bomb at Orange. Cody, could you specify which guy you're going to hit, or you want to hit in the middle of them?
I'm gonna try and hit in the middle because I mean
This
they're
right here?
close enough together. Yeah, it's a radius of 5 feet or 5 meters.
Okay,
So I mean,
so it's gonna get this red guy. Let's see, radius of 5, 2, 3.
It's a 2-5 radius. So the orange guys are
Okay,
going to
yeah.
get it.
Okay, yeah. So it's a total diameter would be double. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Okay, so yeah, and it's gonna equally hit this direction too, but it doesn't matter.
all right.
So
And
yeah,
then
you'll hit the red guy and those 3 orange guys.
all right. So now I have
Drew, can you help me with the roll? I'm gonna get my reference
Hold
card
on.
here.
Well, I've got this one,
So
two,
you're throwing
3.
bomb.
So yeah, because I have blast 2, which one of the things is bomb,
Mm-hmm.
and then add my conch to it because they fall under that.
Yes, and this is the card that's relevant. So you're gonna, for every rank of blast, you get a skill dice plus the extra skill dice, plus your success dice. And let me know what's the DR for bomb or bomb? Like 8,
Um,
7.
7. Not too bad. Let me know how many degrees you get.
No, it is 8. Never mind.
Okay. All right.
what's the DC?
8.
So I passed with all 3.
So how many skill degrees did you have?
I have 2.
So you get +1 damage. Okay. All right. So
Ebb
roll
works
damage.
differently.
Huh?
He also gets to. This is the formulae test, right?
Yes.
All right. So remember, this is the formulae test. So he's testing just to make it happen, and he's got to do a 2-hit roll too.
Yeah. And he can
So
get bonus damage on that.
on this roll, the +3 means that if you use the same ability again within 3 minutes, you do it for easier time. You do it
Oh,
at a
okay.
5 instead of an 8.
Okay, so you don't get the success degrees on the first roll.
Right. This is the ebb success degrees,
Okay. All right.
and then he makes a
been a while.
DC 10 standard combat hit.
Okay.
So now I just need to roll for damage.
No, roll to make sure your bomb hits where it needs to hit. You
I mean, I
formulate
thought
it.
that's yeah.
That's the formulae test. That is an ebb test.
Yeah, I have this card here, Drew. I don't know if you're looking here. He said he got 2 degrees, so it says right here +1 damage if ability deals damage.
So he said he had 3.
No, he had 2.
Okay.
I only have 2 skill points in it. Well, so my pass fail passed, and all 3 of my extra dice.
Oh, all
Yeah.
3 of your extra dice. Okay, yeah. Then yeah, you if you use that same ability again, it's 3 difficulty easier. So yeah.
One of my dice is missing.
So yeah, go
Okay.
ahead and roll your what is it? What's the roll? Is it concentration blast again to land it where he wants to?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it works the same.
Yeah, if it's a
I rolled
grenade,
the
it's a
same dice
grenade
again.
attack, so you have to get 1 success to land it where you want it.
So
Yeah,
I have
you
to
just
roll
roll it.
all of it again.
Yes.
Yeah. And this time it's a 10. I believe otherwise it scatters 5 meters.
So con 7 pass
With 2 degrees.
all. You said it's 10, right?
Right.
Yeah, I passed with 2 degrees.
Okay. 2 degrees is going to give you 2 degrees. It's been a while. +2 damage. I mean, technically you could do arm hits, but I'm assuming you just want the extra damage.
Yeah, I'm trying to destroy these individuals.
Okay, so roll your damage roll, which is Drew. What's bomb damage?
1d10.
1d10. So roll a 1d10, and you're gonna get +2 damage on these orange guys because they're within 2 meters of the blast, or they're in the kill zone. And then you
It's
get
11.
+2 damage from your roll.
So
I
11,
rolled
yeah.
a 9.
So 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 10, 11. It'll be 13 for these guys, and then it's gonna be 11, 11 for this guy. All right, he is not dead. But I am going to put a little token next to him because he's special. All right, this token is just to help me reference him. Anybody else? Oh wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, that concludes. I think that's all that you need to do for yours. Brenna says
Also,
she
thank you,
charges.
Drew, for the help.
Brenna charges purple. Where are you, Brenna?
I. Ooh, I kind of gargled there.
Oh,
I
Brent,
am right
I moved
here.
your token. I accidentally moved your token earlier.
Oh,
All right. Just count out your move. I know it's kind of hard. I can make the hex easier to see if y'all want me to.
My bad.
that's good. All right, so I'm charging him. What's my movement? Can't remember my movement. 7. So it'll be 1, 2,
All right. That's it, and that's your rush move.
Yes.
Sounds good to me. All right. Next, sending love. 1 second. I need this dice. All right, and I've got a 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5, so 1, 2, 3 degrees of success. I think that's it's just a single roll. And then I need this. Okay, spiked at 10. All right. So I got 2 degrees, so plus 2. All right. And let me double check that. All right. Who is this? Is Dawson? Or no? Who's this?
That's Jacob.
Jacob. All right.
Mm-hmm.
The preacher in the back, the guy who's been hollering, Drew called him the cultist. He raises his hand up, almost kind of like something Cody just did, and a ball of red light streaks across and lands at Jacob's feet.
Yep, Damocles' feet. Oh boy.
Yeah. And you're gonna take 14 damage with 3 armor damage.
Oh lord.
The dog is also going to take 14 damage. Krieg is also going to take 14 damage with 3 armor damage. Who is this?
That's me.
You're also going to take 14 damage with 3 armor damage.
All right, don't forget to add your PVs.
Who is this? Drew?
No, that's Cody.
Could I
Cody,
do
you
an
will take 12 with 3
Could I-
armor damage.
Could I do an acrobatic defense?
Oh,
at
God,
all,
no.
Or no?
You're going to take that one on the face.
Oh boy. Okay, how much damage was it? 14, you said?
Yep, and it seems like screaming hellfire has landed at your feet, seemingly from this guy's hand.
Oh boy, that yeesh.
But anyways, I'm not gonna make y'all make a second fear test. Drew, bomb on cultist.
Cultist. He's dangerous. I'm going to change my action.
-2 to whatever you do.
All right. This
You
is
did
going to
say
be
bomb on cultist. That is the guy that just did that.
Yeah, he's dangerous, so I'm changing my action to an
He's
advanced blast.
really dangerous. And he's pointing at you guys and saying, don't fear,
Is that -2 on all dice?
It's
Just-
-2 to whatever you're doing this turn on all dice.
All dice. Okay. Yeah, then it goes off. I just don't get my flux back.
Yeah, this is called a failed action. Drew has changed his mind by the time it gets to his turn.
All right.
It's not a horrible thing. It's just people change their minds.
So the ability works. The ability hits with 3 degrees.
Ooh, is this a bomb or a blast?
This is an advanced blast.
Advanced blast. I like it.
Like, I've decided he needs to die specifically in the face.
He needs to go? Okay.
He needs to die.
All right.
I could agree with your statement, sir.
So that
It's not often you
damage.
see something like an Eben on the field, is it?
Been a while.
Freaking humans.
How much health does a DAC have?
Oh, I need to look that up.
Because Fenrir might be dead, depending on.
I don't want to be that mean person. Let me look, because I know I posted it in the actual Slay Discord.
First combat and Yari killed the dog.
The thing is you are the experiment on that, so we'll take a look at it, okay? I put it in the GM section. It says K9 hits 18. He's got 4.
Okay.
My fucking dice are
Does
giving
he
me
have
ones.
Does he have any PV or does that go past PV?
He's only going to take 9 damage.
Ooh, 9 damage. All right. Drew has slung an advanced blast at this guy. I'm gonna put a token on him, just like the other guy, because I'm, shit with notes at this point. Drew slings an advanced blast at the guy he's calling the cultist. And honestly, he's preaching about White Earth. There's nothing wrong with that, right? He's talking about freedom and being special. All these people are special, and you're just murdering them.
Hey, James, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Spawn me some new dice.
All right. I'll tell you what.
These are
I
going into the
rolled
pit.
really well. You can have my dice.
I've rolled a 1 every time I have rolled today.
But I'm going to spawn me some new dice. Good luck. I hope y'all don't die. Not really. Your next squad will be just as interesting as this one. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. And after Drew goes, Jacob, shoot Molotov guy.
Is
Now,
Molotov
if you
guy...
change your action, that would be a -2 to whatever you're doing. Also, did anybody? I don't think anybody took half of their hit points, but if you did, that would give you a wound.
Let me double check here.
Technically, the dog did, but I'm not worried about the dog.
I
Hold
took
on a sec.
exactly half. Like I'm at 7 of 14.
I think you have to be below half, so you didn't get wounded.
Hold on a sec, I'm calculating. Just a couple above half HP, because how much armor damage was that attack again?
3. The armor
3,
damage
alright.
goes against your armor, though. It doesn't go against your HP.
I know. I'm just keeping track of that. All right. So
That's
thank
kind
God
of
I have
expensive.
yeah. Thank God I have a skin armor of a PV5. But holy shit, that was a lot of damage. Okay.
Screaming
so is the Molotov...
Hellfire. It's the first time y'all have ever seen that.
Yeah. Is the Molotov guy still alive?
Oh yeah, he's right here.
Zach is alive.
Of course. Fuck. I'm just thinking, is he a good enough distance if the Molotov would like crash at his feet, it won't reach the preacher?
I mean, you're talking about it, like if he threw it down at his feet?
Yeah, like a good example, if the guy holding a Molotov were somehow to drop the said Molotov and like shattered at his feet, how much of the radius would be?
It would probably just be his location and like the square around it. Molotovs aren't really a big damage weapon; they just burn for a long time.
Okay. So hold on a second. I'm double checking something. So can you move and do an action, or just pick either one?
You can close. You can make a close movement, and you can do an action, or you can
All
rush
right.
action, and then it's just totally just movement.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, one sec. Is there some way to measure distance at all, or
how much distance do you need?
Grid is.
Oh, just my distance between me and the guy, the preacher.
It's less than 20 because I had to measure 20 to you guys.
Oh, less than 20?
Yeah.
Actually,
you're well within range for things.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move a bit to the left because let's see, 2.
Yep, 2 would probably be human closing distance.
Yeah. I'm just gonna one second. I'm double checking my Xeno closing distance.
I was gonna say Xenos probably have at least a 3 close.
They are 4.
Okay.
They are 4.
Yeah, they got good movement. So yeah, you can move.
Yeah.
I would say that does put you in cover behind some stairs as far as the bad guys are concerned.
Exactly.
Because there's all sorts of terrain bonuses, so you can use the map as you wish.
Yeah, I already have a -1 skill, or no, -1 modifier. And with that -2, I'm just taking a look at my rifle real quick. Sorry, this is taking so long.
No, take your time.
We'll
tell you, if you do anything but shoot the Molotov guy, you'll get a -2 to your action.
Yeah. The Molotov guy is aiming for the main group, right?
He is in group 3, and I guess technically I should have said who he was gonna. I'm just gonna say he's gonna throw, and at the time Krieger was in the front, so I'm gonna say he's throwing a Molotov at Krieger. I'm sorry, I should have told y'all that. Human throw skills not very far.
We already had a guy aiming for Molotov. I see shoot Molotov bag, so
Mhm.
I am going to change targets to the main cultist who fucking bombed me.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. All right, so it'll be a -2. What weapon are you using?
My rifle, my Fen AR.
Are you gonna burst fire or single fire?
Burst fire.
All right. As I
Almost
understand,
always better.
it does have recoil, which I think gives you a minus to your skill dice, guys. Or no, is it all dice?
Shit, I'll
I
check.
have to check. The recoil will count against you, but
It's over here on the back wall.
oh no, I think it counts to all dice. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a count, but it gives me the ability to reroll all dice if I burst fire.
Yeah,
So
I will say that negatives do stack though, so you're at a -4 on your burst fire. That being said, you can re-roll some dice.
Success
Yeah.
dice.
it would be a -5 since I missed the fear check.
No, that just removes a skill success. It doesn't.
Oh,
Give you,
James.
so it's just minus. Okay, got it.
Mhm.
James.
Okay.
Yeah,
-1 to success dice.
-1.
To success dice.
So it is a -5.
Oh, okay, okay. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, the minus. I'm sorry. You have a -4 to the roll, but only a -2 on your. I'm sorry. A -4 on your success dice, a -2 on your skill dice. My bad. Let's. This sheet I have may be
Since I'm burst firing, I'm gonna re-roll my success dice.
Yeah, the success dice is the only one I think you can re-roll.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine.
Uh,
It's just as random as the last one. I don't care.
okay. Still though, I'll take it. That is a 12 with yeah.
So that looks like so you lost a success. Oh, you lost a success just due to the discouragement. But it looks like you got? Did you get 2 degrees?
I got 2 degrees, yeah.
So you got +2 damage if you want it. Otherwise, you could do an arm shot. He's not carrying anything. So the bonus damage is probably good.
Yeah.
It's one or the other. So
You
all right.
know what? Bonus damage, and let me
So
just
roll a d10 for damage.
Yeah, it's a D10 plus 3. Hold on a second, let me check.
D10 plus 3.
Yeah, D10 plus 3 plus.
So-
Let me check my weapon
Yeah,
attachments real quick. No, that's on my other thing. Okay.
But you'll get
Yeah.
a +2 for burst fire and a +2. So you get a +4 on whatever you roll. Well, you get a +7 on whatever you roll. Roll a single dice. +7. What's the minimum for that gun?
The minimum is.
Yeah, you got it easy. So,
5. Yeah, the minimum is 5. So 5 plus 4, 9 damage.
okay. So you do 9 to cultist guy.
Wait,
dies.
I thought he had +7. It
Uh,
doesn't matter. You said anyway, but I thought you said something like he had +4 because of the.
wait,
I was trying to
burst
think.
fire.
Well, his 4 plus the 3 is higher than the minimum of 5, so he'd start with a 7 plus 7, so he did 14.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you did 14. Sorry.
Oh shit. Okay.
Pop.
The gun does +3. Then he said you get +2 from burst and +2 from the extra damage. So you had 7
shit.
damage.
I forgot the plus 3. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's it.
Yeah, there's a lot of little bonuses in there. All right.
Yeah.
You blast cultist guy. He wasn't wearing armor. He just dies. He dead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna blast his brains out, and it says, "Take that, fuck face."
I'm down.
Yep, and then I'm gonna duck behind the staircase.
Yeah, I understand that. So okay, so now we're at 8. That's Dawson. You're on shoot Molotov bag.
Yep.
Interchangeable.
So,
I'll say interchangeably. You could just shoot the person.
oh, I'm shooting. Well, sure, I'll shoot him in the stomach. It's just,
Okay. I mean, either way it's I would say it's close enough that, I mean, if
I would
you could
assume
shoot
the bag
or
is
the person.
literally just dangling next to him anyway. So if
Yeah.
I'm shooting the chest, it's just
I
a
mean, I
slight
say
turn.
he does have one in his hand. I was just gonna put that out there. So even if you shoot the bag, he's still got one in his hand. But the
This
ones
was
in his
the-
bag are not lit.
This was the cultist, right?
No, it was this guy.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he's dead.
He out. I'm just flipping when they die.
I'm just burst firing him.
Okay. All right. Give me your what are you shooting at him?
My Fin AR. Same
Fin
gun as the other
AR. All right. So Dex plus rifle.
guy. My Dex is 4, rifle 2.
So you're gonna roll a total of 4 dice. And then you're adding +6 to everything. And are you
All right.
burst firing or not?
Yes, I'm burst firing.
Okay, so you're gonna take a -2 on your success dice.
Okay.
So it's a +4 on your success dice, +6 on your skill dice.
So what is your skills?
2 rifle.
2 rifle,
And
4 dex.
4 Dex. Okay.
Yeah, so 4. He's got a 4 and 6 on his bonuses. All right. You can re-roll the success dice with burst fire.
Yep.
So with the +4, that's not gonna do it.
The 4 plus the 2 from the rifle skill. Thought you said I got a +6 on those.
Well, you're burst firing. What's your recoil?
Recoil is 1 or yeah, no recoil 2 on a burst.
Yeah, so you'll get a minus. It'll give you a minus to this one, so that's gonna put you outside of a hit.
Might want to spend a luck.
You cannot re-roll a re-roll.
Oh.
Sorry. Bam, bam, bam. All right.
This is what I get for Drew rolling my dice.
Yeah.
I mean, someone else can.
People, run forward and swing. Yay! These are humans, so rush a 4. I'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Red guy is a shooty guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And then 1. No, he's not gonna move. He is gravely shot. That being said, he's still operable. All right, so I'm gonna take 1 swing on Brenna with my cultist here, not cultist, my street dude. We're gonna call them street dudes. I've got a +3, and I've got an additional +1 on the success dice for charging. I fail miserably on that swing.
Straight.
The only other person that can do anything is my shooter. He is Dex plus firearms, so, and he's got a wound, so he misses because he has a +0. And then my Molotov guy, I'm gonna say he's the one champion that they gave the bags to that has a point and throw. So that's gonna give him, and he hasn't been injured, so he's got a +2. Oh, that's not a roll. I dropped him. Roll. He flings a Molotov. Unsuccessfully, which means it. I'm trying to remember. I think it goes in a random direction at this point.
It goes in a random direction or lands on top of his feet, I think. Depends on the range he was trying to throw.
Yeah, he didn't botch. Honestly, I should have brushed up on the grenade rolls. I think it's 10 meters off of where he threw it at this point, and I'm just going to do that. So let me zoom in here.
If the roll to hit was a failure, the grenade is still thrown, but the actual landing position for the grenade will be anywhere up to 10 meters from the intended position, with the final location to be determined by the GM.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna say it lands over here, 10 meters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It explodes over here in this walkway, kind of off the map actually. It could have almost landed on Damocles, just out of pure randomness. All right.
God.
There is a fire over there, but he didn't hit his intended target. Where is my card? People, red, this guy, red. He popped a shot. I'm just gonna say he shot at the closest person. just because all my orders were closest person. And that would be Brenna, and he missed. So everybody on my team has gone. I'm done. It is now the rush action, and that is going to be Diamond. Diamond.
Ooh.
Now, even in rush actions, I'm going to allow you to resolve your suppressive fire in the rush round if you like, or you can. I mean, obviously, you would want to just stop it and do something else because there's nobody over there.
Yeah.
Um,
That's cool. Okay.
so you can do something else. You can pick a new target. Or no, or does it say on suppress you have to spend the next round reloading or something? Or I don't know. We'll look
Okay.
it up later. Just do something else. I will learn the rules
Mhm.
better later because
Mm,
I would rather be fast than right.
right here.
Are you
Right
suppressing
here.
again?
Right here.
If you suppress there, it will hit Brenna. You could pick one of the guys to shoot, or you could put it further away. Technically, you could put it here. Just if you want my advice, if you put it there, it won't hit Brenna.
Right here. Right.
Okay, seems much more reasonable.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead
mean,
and
I
make your
appreciate
suppressive
it.
fire. I'm down for it. It's still gonna cost you 50 rounds,
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
and actually you'll get more guys that way. Looks like 1, 2. You won't hit this. No, it's 5. Yeah, it's 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'll hit everybody but Brenna. Actually, that's actually a much better position. So it's auto support, and you may re-roll all dice, but because you're full auto, that's you're getting a 2 automatic skill success on top of
All right,
whatever
well,
you roll.
and then +9, so they're all successes.
Jesus Christ, what's wrong with your dice? You're just like beast moding everything.
I'm sorry.
I want him
I
to
mean,
roll
you don't
my
even
dice
need a
back.
bonus for that.
Yeah, they're all successes. Yeah.
All right.
+9.
Except for that one, but then you got 5, 6 skill success. Okay, I'm guessing. Beast mode. Is there recoil on that?
There is, but I have.
You rolled a
let's see.
9 on the primary dice, so I don't think you're gonna fail it.
Let's see. The recoil on it is 3.
That's pretty good.
But I have
You rolled super good.
I've got 2 things on it that stop it. I have the recoil baffling attachment and the bipod attachment, which also
Because
produces.
you want to shoot more bullets. I understand.
Hey. All right, so
All
damage
right.
roll.
So you need to roll.
1d10.
Wow. Okay, so that's gonna be headshot. You get headshot, so +6, and then you've got +4 for suppressive fire. So +10 on whatever you roll on dice for damage.
And +3 for it's 1d10 +3, so 6, 10, 19 damage.
Deleted.
Goodbye.
Yeah, you just like hose all these guys down in front of Brenna. You
Yeah.
are literally firing probably the entire reward for this mission at this moment, but you sure
Yeah.
are just blowing through these guys.
Let's see here. Let's see. Buzzsaw.
How
is
much
one
is the
clip?
magazine for the buzzsaw? Because you've used 100
150.
rounds. Huh?
150.
Yeah, the whole mission's worth 1,000 credits.
Let's see. Buzzsaw. Yeah. I'm sorry. Clip of 180, but I mean,
that. Yeah.
it's 50 per.
How many
so
magazine or how many rounds is it?
50 per support burst, so it's 3 support bursts, and then it's got 10 for full auto, so it gives me 3 full auto shots.
No, what's the clip size though?
Oh, the clip size itself 180.
Oh, okay. So 50-50. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. That's what you're saying. All right.
And it costs 170 credits per clip.
Well,
So
you're enjoying that.
I am.
All right. So, anyways, as far as the initiative order, we would declare slowest to fastest. But honestly, Diamond, you go first. There's one guy. Is it one guy left? No, there's 2 guys left. No, he died. This guy died. He got hit. Boom, boom, boom. This guy's the only guy that left. Diamond, if you can shoot him and kill him, or we'll just call it quits on combat.
All right,
Uh,
it'll be a full auto instead of a.
You're gonna
superb.
full auto the single guy that's like crippled on the ground.
Yeah, I mean not suppressive, just 10 rounds instead of 50.
Oh, okay. Is there a single shot firing mode?
Nope, it's just 10 or 50.
Do you want to shoot? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, I would just let y'all free go in order. I don't care. But Diamond, you have first call on that.
All right, so
I'm just gonna say you just machine gunned the whole fucking crowd.
I'm so sorry.
We should keep him alive and ask him if he is Greg.
You know what?
Oh, there's no keeping him alive, I don't think.
Yeah. Besides, we have a photo. We don't need him alive. We just need his face intact.
It's
True.
success with 4.
I mean, is
Okay.
his face intact?
All right.
Pass with 4.
Just because of the nature of your gun, and he was already at 2 life, you just turn him into chunky salsa, like in the middle of the street. They're all well dead. There's none of them left. Combat's over. I mean, just you hear the click 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 sound of Diamond's machine gun, because I'm just gonna say he carried that one. Now y'all did some damage, but damn.
I forgot how expensive the buzzsaw clips were.
Yeah, I
Alright.
was
I
gonna
was,
say,
about, I was about to say that.
like
You're
machine
gonna
guns
have
are
fun.
super expensive.
It's all right. I've got 3 extra clips. I mean, I'll just buy one more clip and
I mean,
Who took my
technically, if the
dice?
preacher got another turn, I mean, you might be fielding 3 new operatives. So, I mean, that's much. It's the magazine is cheaper than the operative or the lad.
I mean, every combat situation we've been in so far, I've always just said Rambo. So why not?
Okay.
Just
So yeah,
going with
you guys were walking down the street and managed to run into what appears to be a super significant threat.
no one shoots my squad mates.
Sorry, guys. I know most of y'all are half dead, but someone took my dice, so I can't fucking heal people. So I guess that, we go on and I don't heal people.
They're right here, Drew.
I saw them come back.
That was me.
Cody, get.
I just keep making you do dice.
Okay.
All right. So
I heal everyone.
But
Before James can say more people walk down the street, I heal everyone.
All right, Drew, you go ahead and make your rolls. It looks like several of you guys are actually significantly injured.
Yes. I am declaring this because I don't want you to be like, nope, you didn't say it fast enough. More guys.
Yeah. The next wave starts.
Because you've done that.
I have done
You've
that.
alerted the horde.
How
Yes.
many do we get back from you, Drew?
7 per. But hold on, I got to do my tests.
I think he cast individually on everybody. Y'all got kind of
Yeah.
a big squad. Your dog is pretty messed up. I'm just gonna, or your DAC. Now, I'm gonna say that's the first time they've ever been hit by what I've described as Hellfire.
Yeah, pretty dangerous. Don't use it again.
So, Krieg, how much were you down?
I'm 10.
You're down by 10?
Yeah, I'm down by 10 health.
Alright, you are completely healed.
Cool.
Also,
A
you could just
dog?
use drugs, but drugs cost money too.
But magic.
But magic.
Dog is completely healed.
I will say Kickstart will work on the dog, but other combat drugs will not.
Yes.
Just to be
How
nice.
How much are you down?
5.
Okay, you're completely healed.
Move.
And you took damage too, right, Jacob?
Yeah, I'm down by 9. I could heal it up, like.
You are
it'll take a
completely
while.
healed.
Thanks,
Alright.
Doc. Appreciate it, Doc. Yeah.
Fucking magic. Don't use drugs.
I mean,
Unless
What is
I'm
our
dead.
death suit? What is the death suit
Like,
at?
I was
Because I
about
took
to
damage of well on that, Drew.
focus.
Oh, you took damage too?
Yeah, what's the death suit at in the first place?
Hold on, I've actually got that. I should have that right here. Resistance is a 15 by default.
Alright, so if I take less than what that is, then how many do I get off?
Hold on.
So just so everybody knows, if your armor's resistance goes to half, your PV goes to half. If your armor's resistance goes to 0, your PV goes to 0.
Cody, how much were you down?
A lot of stuff to keep
12.
track of. Oh god.
Yeah.
You were down
It's
12
just a thing.
damage?
That's what fucking James told me. He's
Oh,
like,
minus
bro,
your PV. Minus your PV from it.
Oh, then 3.
Let's say you went into this wearing. If you came into this naked, I'm leaving you.
No.
Okay,
I mean,
you're healed.
yeah, I will say,
technic-
everybody who took damage, you should subtract your PV from the damage I gave you.
Technically, I am somewhat naked, but
I mean, yeah, you're a Xena.
Yeah.
Everybody
If
expects you to be a
anyone-
nudist.
Okay. If anyone came in without armor, you are no longer getting heals.
No more healsies.
Like you have armored skin, so you count. But
does
So, what do you
except for
guys
the
want to
dog.
do?
Dog is
What
a
do you guys
special
want to do in the
exemption
immediate right
case.
now? Besides,
Uh,
let Drew like bitch about healing y'all.
I am going to search every one of those bodies, see if any of them matches the face of Greg.
I'll
Do
help.
half of
I'm
them have
searching
like
to
no
take
body,
money.
right?
Also,
So,
money.
yeah, so just, I mean, so y'all are gonna take some time and go through. It's not gonna take very long, a couple minutes. Y'all go through all the pockets of these guys. I mean, literally, y'all shot these guys into pieces, or blew them up into pieces. I'm gonna say, like, of the scrounging, y'all find amongst all of them about 109 unis. Not really a lot of money, but I mean, whatever. You also find 3 steel death pistols in disrepair. That being said, they'll work, and you find 1 magazine of ammunition for each one of them. While that sounds scary and like a good loot, steel death pistols are garbage civilian guns. Um, you also find a number of not bladed hockey sticks, but you find like fire axes and stuff that's basically just garbage and baseball bats. You're not going to be able to get any money for those. You might as well just leave them on the street.
I'm
Um,
also going to let Finn use any chunks that are left.
as far as armor, there's absolutely no armor. The Molotov guy technically died, and you could take the Molotovs, but they're spilling out because they weren't meant to be dropped in the satchel on the ground. So the satchel is now coated with flammable liquid. I mean, technically you could throw it at something, but you might get gas all over yourself. And
Cultist doesn't have any
the
paraphernalia.
priestess or the priest guy. I mean, y'all really just laid into him. He's chunky salsa. But I mean, you find a little pamphlet talking. I mean, it looks like it's basically just a little speech he gave to y'all. It just says about the same stuff. It says glory to White Earth and a couple other things like that. Um, if you want to keep it as a memento or whatever. I will say that he looks pretty distinct. He looks like he's covered in old scars, and he's covered in new bullet holes. And like I said, there's not a lot left of him. He didn't have any weapons. He had no armor. Had no money. Um, he did. Well, what are y'all doing? Are y'all doing close examination? Or y'all just ripping?
Yeah, we're doing
loose?
close examination. We're trying to see if it's
Give me
Greg.
a forensics roll on that guy and a detect by anybody who wants.
I can do
Forensics would
detect.
be the most appropriate, I guess. Detect. No, detect. Not forensics. Forensics is how someone died. I don't really care how he died. Y'all know how he died. Give me
Pointing
a
out,
detect, anybody.
Diamond had a time limit. If
Huh?
Diamond, didn't you say you had a time limit?
It's measured in
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, sadly, I'm gonna
No,
have to-
real time
Real
limit.
life. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the crappy one. Yeah, unfortunately.
What was the target number?
I'm gonna say a 7. Just detect
I
One
myself.
degree.
I passed by 2 degrees.
Okay.
I got 1 degree.
Y'all look all over this guy. I mean, he seemed to be, I guess, the uniting force amongst these what I would describe as rioters. Um, he does have some really weird cuts in his skin. I mean, he's got a bunch of tattoos. Nothing that stands out. But does anybody have cult lore?
Nope.
Okay. Um. So yeah, he's got a bunch of really weird, like fucked up looking scars and some tattoos. Doesn't really make much sense to any of you. That being said, it would make him distinct from all these other people. The fact that he's got these particular scars. Um, But he did dress basically the same way as these other guys did.
There's no like identification or anything anywhere on him.
You find a civilian ID with a name, but it doesn't mean anything to you. Actually, no, he wouldn't have any ID. I would doubt that he would respect government procedures,
I mean,
especially
Meh.
in a district with no law. There's nobody with ID. Nobody has ID. Okay. So anyways, y'all are sitting in the street. Like I said, in the distance, you guys can hear more rioting and breaking glass and burning noises. You know, fire, smoke. You guys were 10 blocks away. You're probably, I don't know, 8 blocks away now, approximately from where you were trying to get to. The world is your oyster. You do your thing, guys.
Well,
do we
if
want-
Diamond needs to call it, why don't we call
Yeah.
it for the night?
Okay. Is this a good? Is this a good quitting point?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope you had fun, guys. If y'all do you have any questions before we close up?
Yeah, did we kill Greg?
Yeah, how was your first combat scenario, guys? How'd you like it?
Almost got not insta-get, but almost lost half my HP. Interesting.
Combat
Yeah.
is super lethal.
Yeah, I can see that.
2 XP by the way for everybody. I hope y'all had a good time, like I said. And I'm gonna go ahead and pause the recording, and it was it's good digging into this mission. I didn't know how far y'all were gonna get, but you know, last time it was a lot of role play. This time it's roll with the dice play. So
Yeah.
good night, guys.
Night.